Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Fights. I was just saying to the guys in studio, ironically, the thunder and lightning of the intro is the exact ambiance that we have right here. So we are in the middle of a pretty wicked storm that's just sort of blown in the area. So bear with us. We are a bit late tonight, but not because of the weather. That's Jace's fault completely. So we'll blame him. All the East Coasters, you can write in to Jace Pippin at Friday Night Fights to send your complaints. If not, catch it in the morning. But we do have a game, which is great. We are ready to go. I'm solo casting tonight, so it'll just be a lot of me talking, but the boys will be hot mic'd at the table for the evening as well. Guys are just doing some setups here. I'm going to rip through all the intro stuff, the lists, and then we'll get into the game here before short order. Ryan's just here for the Shatterpoint content. Well, not to be disappointed, but there won't be any, but not because it's not cool. I mean, lots of people like it. It's just not what we're doing here. But I appreciate you coming in to poke the bear each time that you do that, Ryan. So I got some other people in the chat here. We got Mr. Witty. We got Justice hanging out. Stan, Pally, and Ryan has just arrived. There's a few others. If you want to get a shout out in there, just drop your name in the chat. Let us know where you're from. If you are a first timer here, you can tell us where you're from either way. So now I'm here for my friends. Well, just like Shatterpoint content, non-existent here. So that's that is a thing. So let's just go over a couple of things tonight. The preview for tonight, it is going to be Jace. Jace is going to be rocking some Rebels tonight, and he's going to be playing Anthony, who's going to be playing some Shadow Collective. So two good lists. This is actually Anthony's league list, so he's playing this in the league. He hasn't played it in the league yet. So that is going to be his first run. So this is the dry test here. So if you guys are in Anthony's pod, of which I'm not because he's dodging me again, this will be some intel on how Anthony's going to run down this list. So and then Jace is going to be rocking some Rebels. We haven't seen a lot of Rebels. Rebels didn't fare well last time when I was running though, but Jace has a lot more heroes, so he might be able to do quite well with them. If you are looking to find us on the social medias, go check it out. I have a plan this summer that I am really going to be hitting the medias because I'm off, and I really want to make sure that we get an increased presence on both the Instagram and probably get some tweets out. I can probably convince Anthony to throw some tweets out there. Patreon, if you're wondering, I actually have the video this month's drop. It's all done. It's a little longer than I thought. It's about a 45-minute comprehensive tutorial on all things flocking part 2. It is ready to drop, so as soon as this episode is done, I will be uploading that to the YouTube, and then patrons, you should either see that tonight or early tomorrow morning, depending on where you are on the planet. As well, you can check us out on Facebook, and the boys are going to be rocking their new card sleeves tonight, and card sleeves for patrons will all be out in the mail. They will be gone, and you should be starting, I guess, probably in a week or so, starting to see those again, depending on where you are in the world. Want to update the goal here. 80%, by the way, small little creep up this week. Shout out to Sean, who he's not on there because of the last donation. He's on there because of the newest donation. So Sean is back to back on donations, coming with another $125 donation, which is amazing. Thanks to all the donators that are on there, patrons past and present, and you guys are pushing us. We are 80% of the way there, working on getting that bird dog camera for the studio. So we are creeping up. We appreciate that. The trainstudio2019 at gmail.com. You guys help us out, like I said, just by being here, but you can help us in many ways. So hopefully get that and keep building up the Friday Night Fights, quality, I guess. So let's jump over to talking about some lists. Yeah, that's fair, Ryan. We've been creeping up, my friend. Since you have not been here, we have still been here. So Leon checking in from Colorado. Didn't want to miss you there, Leon. That was cool. That was quite a thunder bang there. And then, Justice, I agree. Awesome donations. We appreciate them. So, and probably hear a little bit of dog maybe tonight just based on the thunder. So my apologies, but hopefully this mic will cut most of that out. So let's have a look at the list tonight. We're going to go to Jace's first. So Jace is going to be rocking a 10 activation 796 Rebel list here. I don't know what his loadout is, so I just put both of them in here, but
I took
go ahead.
E-Gear,
Yep.
O-Push, and
Situational awareness? Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, so Cassian is going to run O-Push, E-Gear, and Situational Awareness. He's also running the Blaster for 102 points. He's got Jin in the list with Vigilance, Recon Intel, Situational Awareness, and the Config. K2SO in there with Jin's Blaster. He's got Chewie in there with just Protector. So a couple cheap heroes on top of, I'd say, reasonably priced heroes for sure. And then he's got a couple redundant units built in here. Fleet Troopers, each with the extra fleet. He has Rebel Troopers, both with the Electro Binoculars, likely to get some extra aims on those Shooty Wooks, and then double Shooty Wooks here with Bowcaster, Targeting Scopes, and O-Push. So that is what we have there. So interesting. I like it. It seems quite strong. It seems like it's got definitely some tricks up its sleeves with the command hand here, and then a couple operatives that can probably go in and mix it up, both in melee and some shooting there. And then obviously he's got Shooty Wooks primarily going to be, putting shots down range, but aren't any slouches in combat either. So this is probably going to be a lot of shooting based on the fact that I'm going to roll over here to the red list, which Anthony is rocking tonight. So Anthony is going to be using an 8 activation 797 Shadow Collective list. He is running Maul with Darksaber, Force Push, Force Reflexes, and Tenacity. He also has one Black Sun Enforcer unit in there with the Magdet, Black Sun Vigo, as well as the frag grenades. They will likely be riding shotgun inside the truck, which is bare bones, naked as it can be at 75 points. Still a steal and definitely a great taxi for those Black Suns to get to the front. And then on the other side, you can count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Pike Foot Soldier units with the Disruptor and the Capo. So no shortage of redundancy and or firepower on Anthony's side. So Thunder, fireworks for America's B-Day. Nope. Canada's birthday is actually first, so that'll be tomorrow. And then the Americans will be having some holiday known as the 4th of July. So fireworks, thunder, all of that. I'm a non-approver as a dog owner. It's bad for dogs and keeps their anxiety super high, as which I have one up there right now kind of going psycho nuts. So we'll keep the fireworks to a minimum, and hopefully nature will also tame their fireworks down here. So but really, really cool list here. I think there's just going to be a lot of ranged stuff. So if Jace can close the distance, I think the Pikes become a little less scary. We'll see how they act on the table, and we'll see what kind of route they take. We'll talk a little bit about the mission objective and conditions here in a minute. So, so let's do that now. I guess I'll just jump back to me, and then I'll just throw up the scoreboard real quick. So it is going to be a KP fortified positions and battle. Sorry, that should not say battle lines. That should say advanced positions. Image correct. Word is wrong. So there's be advanced positions deployment, KP, and fortified positions. If we jump over to the table real quick, we can have a look at the guys doing their deployments. So Anthony is going to be playing he'll be playing from left to right and bottom to top here on your screen. So he has Pike units are denoted by little colors on the bases. So you can see one here right by that glass case. And then he has the sort of dark gray with the reds. Then there's the unit in front of that. Then the yellow ones on the building. And then a slightly orange, I would say, coloration on the ones just in front of the buses. I'm going to assume Black Suns are in the bus, and looks like Maul might not be deployed yet, or is he deployed? Right there. He is. Okay, that is his deployment. Okay, so Maul is there, and looks like he's probably advanced positioned out a little bit. Jace is occupying every square inch behind this building over here. We are rocking both the Deep Cut Studios gaming mat as well as the Deep Cut Studios resin painted buildings tonight. So thanks to Deep Cut for all of that. We do have one Cochin Industries trawler on there. And then we have a few pieces, the land speeder and a couple droids, as well as a dewback, just adding a little bit of background fodder tonight. So that is not a Rebel land speeder. In fact, that is the KP. Looks like Jace is occupied and touching his KP in that building, and Anthony's KP is this guy. The trawler. Perfect. Awesome. We'll give you a couple other angles here. So that is the angle again. Whoops, Anthony should be on the other side in this one. So let me just flip that around for you. That'll be Brio 4 maybe. Boop, there we go. So Jace will be on the right-hand side. So this is a shot from basically my end down the table. Then we'll go to the far side here. And Anthony, this will be Anthony again on the left. And so this is down on Anthony's deployment end there. And we'll have a look at the activation count. There you can see it. I just got to go hide those things right here. And go hide those behind. Boop. There we go. And let's see, top to bottom. So that'll be bottom to top. And then that'll be bottom to top. Correct. So that'll be 10 activations to 8 activations. And then there's the list if you're just joining us slightly late. So the bus is, in fact, packed for family vacation. Absolutely. Pikes, they don't know how to pack light. So that is all their wares loaded down on there. So you can see the bus is a little bit back heavy. So that does allow it to go over pieces of terrain at excessive speeds. So
key positions, advanced, and fortified.
Fortified.
With all the barricades.
Yep. All right, so guys are giving me the cards already. I'm just going to keep those for a second, and then I will give them back to you. All right, well, if you guys are ready, I'm ready, and away we go. Appreciate those thumbs up. Thank you very much. So let's hit the turn 1. There we go.
What other card do I have to play that does anything?
And we are going to thank our sponsors, one being Deep Cut Studios, like I said, playing on the gaming mat tonight, as well as the terrain. Go check them out, Deep Cut Studios. Amazing stuff. We love this desert mat, by the way. It's one of our faves. Shout out to legionterrain.com as well. You guys have seen us feature a number of their tables, you know, the Hoth table being one of our favorites, but they have a number of stuff. Go check them out as well. We don't have a code currently, but you guys have definitely been able to take advantage of those in the past. I look forward to those in the future, but go check them out on their website. All right, guys, we're going to go to the command cards, which are on this screen here. And players have given me their cards, and here we go. We have a copy of Standing Orders being played there, and a copy of the... Oh, that's the wrong Standing Orders. Anthony did play Standing Orders. He is going to be playing the Phantom Menace. And that should be, if I were to take care of this properly and do it like this. There we go. We are fine now. So that is the command cards for the round. I'm going to go ahead and make all those small. Go ahead and do that. And go ahead and do that. I'm going to slide that up here. Hoping that the power is going to stay on here. I see some flickers outside, but hopefully we will hold. If, by the way, I'll just give you the full disclaimer that the technology on the computer is great. It actually, as well as Ecamm, holds the stream. So if we have a power outage that flicks, I come back in, the stream will resume on its own and we won't lose anything. So if that happens and you think we froze, it's just probably we're rebooting. So bear with us. All right, we're going to jump to the overhead, and players are hot mic. Let me know if that is too loud or sufficient volume for the players at the table.
They are in range 3 of Maul? Right? I wasn't sure. I can't quite see from there. They're in range 3 of Maul, correct?
I'm going to let players help me out a little bit tonight in terms of the casting, articulating what they're doing.
Shuffle because I've got a bajillion of them.
What? Then I'm gonna go to the red guys.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not gonna get to shoot anyway.
All right, so it looks like Anthony is issued to one of the pike units and Maul. And then it just looks like we have a bunch of surges and independent dodges all around, which is great. Jace, you went to Jin? Okay.
Cassian did infiltrate, so he's an operative.
Where is Cassian currently?
Right on top of the hill.
Oh, gotcha.
Jin.
All right, so we do have an infiltrating Cassian who technically will now be an operative. So
Jin just has plain
triple operative, but we'll only have a command token for him. But we can flash on the bottom of the screen to alert you when he is going.
But you want Jin to be your commander anyway because she's courage 3.
Right.
I'll put it right beside Cass.
What's an AMA?
Ask me anything.
Oh, gotcha. You can't ask me anything.
You were first, good sir.
All right, here we go. Act 1, turn 1. You guys want a timer tonight or no timer?
Doesn't matter.
Does not matter to me.
Okay.
I'm just here to shoot things with Wookiees and watch them burn.
I'll give you guys. How about we do a 2.5 hour timer?
Here, you shuffle mine because now they're.
I did already.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yep.
All
I
right.
shuffled the buses into them.
I'm putting the guys on a timer. 2.5 hours.
Okay.
All good.
Core.
What core would you like?
We're just gonna go with these guys.
What do I do during the summer? I'll tell you what I'm doing during the summer. A whole lot of this and a whole lot of hobbying and a whole lot of hobby tutorials. So my family's going on vacation for 3 weeks. And by vacation, I mean my family's going to go on a vacation and leave me here for the next 3 weeks. So I'll be hanging out.
Here they come.
All right, so Pike's moving up here.
Yep. Pike's doing Pike boy things.
Yeah, going to be a lot of. We got a kind of a shootout here, a shootout platform in the open in the middle. So there is lots of heavy cover, just not a lot of big things. So
That's why I wanted barricades.
yeah, but players have kind of equal approach. Got fairly equidistant terrain here.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna have any shots here.
Yeah, probably not.
All right, Anthony, got to see if he's got any shots lined up for today.
Yes, I would.
You can see one Wookiee out of that unit.
One Wookiee, hey?
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do it.
Okay.
Heavy cover, 3 dice. Nah, whatever. I'll take it.
Take the dodge.
All right, so Anthony's going to take.
Nope. Take
I'm
it.
gonna give you suppression.
Do it.
Anthony be decisive, and
Give me suppression.
does get a suppression off there. So one disruptor shot down.
My Wookiee now.
Wookiees take that. Good thing
I'll
I
pull
got
a
him
core,
dominable.
which I'm
All
very-
right, so that is a core pull here by Jace.
I'm gonna go with the front unit of rebel troopers.
All right, there we have Jace's sort of deployment there. You can see he's definitely taken advantage of this piece of terrain here.
They're going to binox the non-suppressed unit.
All right, there we go. If you guys are joining us at any point or you want to be reminded of the list, just let me know. I can definitely jump back and show you. This is just a shot here from Anthony's end.
This unit here.
Anthony's going to go with a core pull here.
They're just going to move up into here. Tuck in.
Everybody's tucking up.
Okay.
Fantastic. Takes the dodge.
Pull. More core.
All right, more core pull. Back to Jace. Might be a little rusty on the controls. I've
These rebels are just going to move to
put any Friday night
tier
fights
one
for a couple
guy,
weeks.
and they'll give an aim to the suppressed Wookiee unit.
All right, so that is another aim coming onto that unit. Is that 2 aims on the same unit now,
No,
Jace?
one on each Wookiee.
Oh, 1 on each. Okay, thank
Both
you.
Wookiees have an aim.
Roger that.
Okay. Where's the unit leader for the Wookiees?
They're both right beside each other.
All right, so Anthony doing a little measuring here from the bus, it looked like. Reminder, there is some Black Suns hanging out inside of that bus. Maul just to the left of the bus. Will be another core pull here.
Range 3, you'd have to be down there. Which is, don't think is going to happen. Because we shouldn't be in range 4 right now.
Right.
So,
A little jockeying happening here early. That's anticipated. Remember, it is a KP, the trawler that's located in the tree there by that sort of rightmost pike unit. Keep in mind, the Black Suns are actually just tucked here at the bottom of the table next to the command sleeves. They are not on the table. They're in the bus. Jace's KP is the one that is fully occupied by his entire army. And then we have the
I'm
land
saying-
speeder in the
I don't know
middle.
if we specifically said
which-
that these shouldn't slow us down. I think
They don't? Okay.
Yeah, so you could easily get there if you want.
You guys are going to play them as light open?
Side of it. Yeah, these are light open.
Light open, okay.
Everything else on the table is difficult.
Yep, got it. Roger
so
that.
those kind of make sense.
Okay, cool.
Some open.
Land speeder in the middle is going to be...
Heavy difficult.
Gotcha. I think it might actually just been bumped Anthony's way just slightly there too, by the way.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay.
You know what, Jace? If you're good with that, what I'll do is I will put a marker on it for the screen.
Sure. That's
And then that way, if it migrates at all tonight, we will know that it's supposed to be right there. And I will just make that slightly smaller so it's not. And if that's too in the way, I can just turn it off, but I can relocate that at any point.
Oh. So speed one up and then back over and back. Okay.
All right, that's
I don't feel like losing them first turn.
Interesting.
Is that double move there, Anthony?
What you're doing there.
Interesting.
Double move.
Yeah.
All right, core down.
Wookiees.
Hey, Sean. Hey, welcome. You're checking in late. I gave you a shout out earlier, Sean. Thanks very much for that donation. Came in during the Tuesday cast. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you.
Left.
Got us up to 80% of the way there, which is fantastic. Jace doing a little measuring here.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad it took me so long to pull a Wookiee.
Anthony has a bit of a range band here, so Anthony realizing that decided.
About getting deleted.
Well, I appreciate that all the same. Our pleasure to accept it. So Anthony, with the range band control here, is realizing that pike unit might have been a little bit too far stretched out. Jace lamenting the fact that he wasn't able to get a Wookiee pull to get some early shots on that. So
Nope. Not gonna make that.
Jace will have to jockey here a little bit, and probably will be a bit more on the receiving end as he tries to close the range band here. So.
Yeah, because I knew I couldn't hit them, but I was like, he's a little bit closer, so I was like, maybe I could get to him.
Just at force.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. And I have to kind of skirt this building edge too, so it pushes me a bit. Well.
Did you pull that special forces, Jace?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, because the only one I had on the table is Jin.
Yeah, true. That's fair. So we'll be one of two Wookiees here.
Well, those aims are probably just going to be wasted this turn.
Did you swap another operative token into your bag so you have the 3 ops?
Three ops.
Yep. Okay, good.
That's why I gave to Jin. I'll go with the suppressed unit.
All right. Indomitable does roll that off.
They have the Indomitable.
Indomitable. Yeah, all Wookiees get Indomitable. Nice. We'll just take a dodge.
All right, taking a dodge and
another aim because they don't really want to move right now.
Another aim. All right, sitting tight.
Guns. Okay. So you're go.
Doing well on time for everything. I got 2:22 left on the clock. Turn 1. Anthony is rocking SC tonight. Jace is playing the Rebels. 0-0 KP clear. Fortified positions, and just ignore that battle lines. It is actually advanced positions, so the diagram is correct, and I forgot to change one label there at the bottom, so it is advanced positions, just FYI. A list for tonight are as follows. Anthony is running a Maul with Reflexes, Push, Tenacity, Darksaber, and then just ×5 on the Foot Soldiers with the Disruptor and the Capo. He's got one Magdet Enforcer with the Vigo and the Frag Grenades, and he has a Naked Speeder Truck in there. Jace, on the other hand, has Cassian. He is running, that's his loadout there, but he is running Situational, O-Push, and E-Gear with the config. Jin with Vigilance, Situational Awareness, Recon Intel, and the config as well. Protector Chewie, Blaster K2, two Fleets with an extra trooper, 2 Rebel Troopers with Electro Binocs, and then he has 2 Shooty Wooks with the Bowcaster, O-Push, and Targeting Scopes.
We're just going to tuck in here and take another dodge.
Okay. There's my first operative. I will go with K2. Okay. First things we'll do is calculate.
Give out lots of tokens.
Yep, calculate odds. He will.
I just calculated the odds on Ryan's request there for FOW or Middle Earth or strategy battle game. I don't know if we'll get a stream of those anytime soon, but probably have a table, in the coming months here where we can do some maybe Middle Earth.
And then he gets the tokens himself.
I am also working on getting the mule assembled and painted from Imperial Terrain, so probably get that on the table, as well as I got to get the Corvus Games Terrain primed up and ready to go. So I have a lot of stuff to get hobbying here in the studio. So more to come. All right, so K2 doing a whole heck of a lot of nothing. Go over to Anthony's side. Anthony trying to check some range bands here.
That is just out. You're about that far short of range 4
Okay.
currently.
Question for you, Jace, posed on the stream there.
Yeah. Want to remove Sean? What is this, a coup? We saw how that went in Russia.
I mean, I can get behind that, Pally, since I've heavily invested in BattleTech as well. So just for funsies, but that I can get behind. Some 6 mil would be great. I mean, all these questions about what we're going to stream lead me to believe that none of this is interesting to people that are currently watching. So I'm a little lost here.
So what do you have left? You have
Cassian, Chewie, Jin, Core, and a Wookiee. Because I got 5 in my stack and 1 up there.
Right. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go stack.
All right, stack for Anthony.
Core.
Black Suns or last unit of Pikes?
Last unit of Pikes.
Was a core pull here.
Okay, so the unit that hasn't gone is this
Is
unit
that
leader?
one, yeah.
All right, so Anthony is going to.
And they have just the names.
I think it's the one on the building here. He's got left
The one
to
has
go.
2 aims because it can't really, you can't use
Looks like Anthony will be able to find himself a shot here.
Sneak up a teeny bit just to get to range 4.
All right, so gonna creep to range 4.
it. To which one are you going for? The one that
The one that hasn't gone.
Okay. I'm just going to put a silhouette there just for to confirm line of sight. I'll just move. No, don't got him. Yeah, because like the Wookiees are a lot taller than there.
Yeah.
So you would definitely have the one peak poking out. I just wasn't sure if you'd have that one.
Okay. Yeah, that's
All right, so it looks like Anthony's going to be forced to put a shot into the previously activated Wookiees. They've already shedded one of their suppressions, so second suppression won't matter here, but wounds will. So
okay.
all right, so here we go.
Cool.
Shot coming in hot. 1 red, 2 black.
Just suppression.
Just a spread.
His impact, no criticals, so just going to be a suppression there.
Cool. Suppression on there.
All right, Jace to the bag, or potentially
Yeah,
nope.
it
All right, he's going to go the other special forces. Invites for us. Well, because I consider all of our crew here, we have Justice with a World's Invite. We have Jake with a World's Invite. We have Anthony going for a World's Invite
I really don't
August
think I wanna pop
5.
out really yet.
I'm going to Gen Con to not win a World's Invite, but definitely try. And then we might be July 15th over to Winnipeg for a possible shot at an invite. And then my next ones will be probably September, October, November, in and around our province and the next door neighbor ones. So
So the whole forest. Whole forest.
just absolutely clear cut in there. So
Can't even-
can I pick you up something from Gen Con? I don't know, chat. Is Ryan nice enough to me for me to do Ryan favors by picking him things up on my vacation to Gen Con? All right, Jace is maneuvering Wookiees here again.
Yeah, this is.
Let me just see if I can go to the close side camera and find out what
Move to
Jace is
there,
actually
grab a
doing.
dodge.
All right, there he's going.
Moved out a little bit. Your go.
I pass.
Oh, those are some nice painted Wookiees Jace has got over there.
Those are my Wookiees.
I know, they're nice.
Yeah. Core. So one of the 2 fleets. Dodge and standby, which will give him a name.
Sean says definitely maybe, and Pally says he can pick up your bar tab
Yep.
and hotel bill. I mean, my bar tab will probably be fairly minimal, like free waters and tea. But the hotel bill, now we're talking. So,
Core, that's the guys in the bus. They'll just pass.
all right. So we do have Black Suns activating here and then quickly dismissing their activation because they are enjoying their Uber in the form of an AA5.
So that's Chewy.
Jake is late. We'll forgive you, Jake, but there are the lists, my friend.
Cassian. Okay. He will choose to not roll his suppression because danger sense. He will take an aim, and we will just sniper the bus. Okay.
All right, so shot coming into the bus.
Cool. Spend 2 aims to make them both crits.
All right, so 2 crits coming in the bus. Bus does not have shields. Bus says, oh, they want it to be saves. I saw them for a second there.
I was like, oh, yay.
All right, well, 2 out of 8 ain't bad, and that means the bus is still operational.
Only 3 more turns of that to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that bus will be significantly closer in the coming rounds.
Yep. Sure will be.
Your go. Maul or the bus, since we know that's the last thing in the stack.
And now you just have what left?
I have Jin, Chewy, and a Rebel Trooper unit.
Jin, Chewy, and a Rebel Trooper.
Okay. Like short.
Sorry, fleets.
Fleets. One fleet.
One fleet.
Okay.
1 fleet, so that is 10 white
brown fleets that are left to go.
at range 2. So that ain't nothing to be scoffed at.
10
Yeah, 10 whites at range 2.
I took a measly Stormtrooper shot at Dooku a few games ago and ended up rolling 3 crits on 4 white dice. So,
What did Jake say? Good die, Cassie?
okay. Good old Cassian.
Oh, good old Cassian.
Yeah, good old Cassian. Go Rebels.
Go Rebels.
So
There
Jake's
it is.
sporting the Rebels. I didn't ask Chad, and you guys can get your votes in here, rounds 1 through 2, and I need to record that. Who are you backing tonight? Sound off in chat. Everyone's eligible. Let us know if you're backing the Rebels or the SC.
Correct.
cannot be attacked.
And I will keep track over here on my end because I don't have enough to do solo here. SC, all right.
I'm gonna go with Maul.
Okay.
All right, so we got Stan. He's back in Rebels tonight. And we got Sean. He's back in SC. All right. Pally's back in the GAR. Unacceptable. Oh, we do have action on the table here. We do have a Maul. Maul's going ham, and he's running forward. SC for Chronic Canuck. Welcome, Chronic Canuck.
Let's see where actually I guess I want to take it. Sure, I'm at exact.
There we go. Got him in.
Just outside of 2, I guess.
All right, so Maul has gone ham, and he is forward.
Droid. Or I guess as long as I get out of sight.
All right, Maul going a little less forward. Go to the close side cam and find out what exactly we're looking at here. So Anthony's moved up Maul right to that position. All right, I think we're over to Jace. He has Fleet and or Jin left to go here. And then Anthony will have
Or
Bus.
Chewy.
Oh, Chewy. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, you have 3 left.
Okay. I'll pull. Chewy.
Oh, sorry. And
I mean, ham's a meat that I definitely don't like. That's for sure. I know what that means.
Oh, reflexes?
Reflexes.
Okay, so reflexes is tapped.
Yeah.
You took a standby there, hey? Interesting.
So I'm an educator who works in the world of acronyms, and so I try not to use any in actual conversation. Words typically work. All right, looks like Jace is going to be measuring some shenanigans here. Maybe a Chewy pullout and shot here, and or some fleets.
Yeah, Chewy's gonna move.
All right, looks like Chewy is going to come out here to get a shot.
I just wanna be right at the edge of range 2 of you.
All right, so he needs to be inside of range 2 based on the command card played this round. You can move those, Jace, if they're going to be problematic for you.
Gonna continuously fall over.
Yeah, he will spend his standby in. How far up do I want to go? I'm just going to jump the air.
Okay.
So this was inside the standby triggered for the move here.
Okay, Chewy's gonna move back. And you're a bus.
Yeah. And then you have
Fleets and Jin.
let's see,
I mean, it's Jace. What do you expect over there, Jake? All right, so bus is going to go vroom vroom forward. Heavy act here. Still turn 1, guys. Still have 2 hours and 10 minutes on the clock. So, as anticipated, kind of a posturing turn here. Poor droid's going to get run over.
I'm going full aggro.
Okay, Anthony's going full aggro right here. As was indicated by him reversing pikes.
Well, that was because that was an easy delete act.
That's because you went full aggro already. Yeah.
You can move that droid if he's in your way of placing.
Yeah. All right, so Anthony going to slide up all the way up. Just move him somewhere else, Jace.
Yeah.
He's going to beat poop. Obviously, the droids are
Just beat over here.
just funsies. We like putting little droids out. All right, so Anthony going to be double moving bus up here with the reposition. Hey, no worries, Jake. Go get some sleep. Catch the whole thing tomorrow. Good crowd hanging out with us tonight, so welcome. Sound off if you haven't already.
Good one there.
Let us know just for funsies who are you backing, Rebels or SC. Like I said, we'll pool these, and then we're going to do some periodic just free giveaways on our card sleeves, and we're going to be pulling the most won faction, and then anyone who's backed them in any of the given games will have their names entered in that. So it's just a fun way for you to get entered into a prize you didn't even know you might have a chance of winning. So.
And then we will pull the last core. Oh, I guess I also should have on your bus spent standby on my 2 dudes.
All right, so
Try to
Jace
crit
is
you
just going to look for crit.
for nothing.
Nothing there. Rebels from Leon.
And now the actual last Rebel Trooper unit.
All right, so Jace has fleets here. Probably just going to punch out and try to throw 10 dice into this thing.
Exactly. Just going to move back here. I don't
And Anthony's got 2 hammers just ready to poise next turn here
Yeah,
in the
there's a
form
lot
of
of stuff coming at
Maul
me.
and or Black Suns. And I'm going to guess both. So, all right, here comes 10 white dice looking for crits. All the crits. Does proc 2. Won't be enough
Fleet
to
two and
break
fleet
the
thing.
bus, but we'll do some damage to it. And the bus is now taking 4 damage.
Yep.
And there we go.
And that's the end of the turn.
That is the end of the turn. I will
Cassian
pause.
keep his suppression.
I will pause clock for players just so I don't eat any of their time. I'll let players sweep, and I'll jump back into the booth here. Give all the shout-outs that I can here. So who did I miss here? I got Chronic Canuck earlier. Leon, I think, got earlier, but if I didn't, welcome. And Jake's heading off to bed, so have a great night, Jake. If you were hanging out in the chat and you want us to give a shout-out, we will. If you got any events in your local area, want us to give any shout-outs to any of those things, we can do all those things while we're in between turns here. So far, not much death on either side. Anthony's taken a few wounds. Bikes have sort of taken up their range 4, and we have, I think we have lots to happen here very, very early on in this turn with Maul and Black Suns both poised. I don't think Anthony's going to wait too long to spring the trap here, and I think this is the worst kept secret on the table that there's going to be Maul plowing into units here. So Justice says, poor Wookiees. We'll see, I guess. Thank you, Jace. I got Jace's command card. I'll wait on Anthony's, and then we'll roll over to turn 2. While I'm doing that, I'll just give the turn 2 shout-outs here. So I want to thank Corvus Games Terrain. Like I said, we got a whole box of stuff that we need to prep up and get on the table. We can only do things so fast, but the box is calling to us for sure. And we got some cool plans to do a little bit of a tight city fight table with that. And I think we might even turn that into a skirmish table to be really, really tight and do a lot of sort of alley and building-to-building fights, I think is what we believe that one will be used for, as well as Gamer's Grass. Always one of my favorite products to use on every table that I make. And so go give them a check out. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. They also have dropped a few new bits in the last little bit, including some industrial terrain pieces. So go check that out. Great for basing or any display boards that you might be working on. So, all right, players, to give me the command cards, we'll jump over into the booth. And Anthony has dropped his Imminence, and Jace has decided that he's going to go crack shot and play around that. So he wants to get priority here. So with Anthony's card, he's going to nominate Maul, and Maul gains a dodge token. Each other trooper unit at range 1 of Maul is going to gain a suppression token. End sentence. When another friendly trooper unit at range 1 of Maul activates, it skips its rally step and cannot be suppressed or panicked.
That will be
On Jace's side, he's going to play Crackshot here with Cassian Andor only. Cassian's going to gain Gunslinger and an aim token, and at the end of his activation, he's going to gain a suppression token, and he gains a standby. Sorry, he may gain a suppression token, and he gains a standby token. So probably a pip play here, but I think this is going to be okay to have Crackshot as well as the standby here. So,
which he already has.
all right, let me just go ahead and minimize some of these other things here. We'll do that. Oop, that's not the one we're looking for. We want that, and we want that. So that's turn 2 there. We'll start the clock. And there we go. All right, so we have Maul and Bus, and Jace has gone obviously to Cassian. Oh, sorry, I have to get Justice's vote in here. He's going to vote for the SCC, and then he's going to vote for the SC. Got it. School Community Council. Or Shadow Collective. All right. So Jace has a big stack. Anthony's got a boatload of dodges here for all the independents.
Take a second.
Maul's got a dodge off the card.
Okay.
Cassian's going to take a second aim here.
Yep.
Pally's here for the Rebel Heroes, so we're going to get Pally into those Rebel Heroes.
Shoot the bus.
So we got 3 back in. So we have Stan, Leon, and Pally back in the Rebels. We got Sean, Chronocanuck, and Justice back in the SC. If you guys are in the chat and you want to put your vote in, it's easy. Just type it in the chat. What is that kind of shot?
We'll have to spend an aim to reroll.
All right.
We can only force 1 crit through.
All right, so just forcing a single crit. Cassian just unable to proc a shot there.
Okay.
All right, so will be a wound
And the
with the
gunslinger
Pierce.
will go into yellow.
And then he's going to Gunslinger here.
For
There's the crit he was looking
which will
for.
Pierce as well.
And just going to pierce a yellow pike, I believe that was into.
Yep, and then he'll get a standby.
All right, standby there. So losing a yellow pike, taking another wound into the bus. Bus on 5. Cassian done. Cassian with a suppression and a standby.
Okay.
Has spent all his aim tokens.
Yep.
All right, up to Anthony now. Anthony does have 2 on the table for options here. Update the scoreboard. This is turn 2. And Ryan's here for the shenanigans. Well, shenanigans are always going to win. That is 100%. So safe bet there. Not valid for an entry.
So he doesn't have Sentinel, right?
No.
Okay.
Jace is going to go all in with that Friday Night Fight chip stack there. Pushing it all in.
Yep. Take it. Okay, so Maul take a suppression.
Maul takes suppression?
Because you'll pivot over him.
Wait, but if I don't drive over him, you
But
can't.
your pivot takes you over him.
Yep.
Which displaces him.
Because it counts as a ground vehicle for movement.
Yeah. Because your bus was here.
Yeah.
So pivoting on your center is like that, which goes over Maul's face. Like that.
Oh shit, did you break him?
I did not break him. But luckily. I was very worried that I did.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Only the owner of the bus and Maul will care. Oh wait, that's me. We never let Jace play with Zuri's toys either.
Okay, well, I definitely don't want to displace Maul, so I guess I'm just gonna have to get out.
All right, so Anthony's got to figure his way out of here. He does have Black Suns just in the bus, but he has not pulled token for them. Nobody has Justice, but you can go with the number 5 and then go from there. So don't pick anything less than
Those
5.
bikes don't have nimble, right? Because I got a hit and a crit, so they would have had to use the dodge on the hit.
But they have heavy cover, right?
No, because I'm above you. I got you full out in the open.
Does that does that building not have a rim?
It does, but
Does it? Okay. If we're counting the rim, then yeah, sure. Yep, keep the dodge. You can keep the dodge. I put Cassian up there because I thought I got clear shots onto that, but all good.
If it goes through the rim, it does, and if it doesn't, then
Yeah, I guess.
I can't tell from here, but I can see it has a rim. That's all I can see. So
Yeah, I got 2 outside the rim, but 3
Yeah.
in the rim. So yeah, I guess. If that counts as heavy cover, then yeah, that's heavy cover. Okay.
man, this is gonna suck. So these guys are worth how much?
For points?
Yeah.
113.
Yeah.
113. Okay, so units here. Which
So there's blue and brown base colors. Blue, 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 brown, 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 brown. Chewy.
okay, so for blue there's 1, 2.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
And then for brown, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think I gotta go there.
Let's see if I can bring this in to get a little bit more light to that camera. Is this gonna bother you, Jace?
Nope, you're good.
If I put it there, I think I can get a bit more light on there.
I hate these new cover rules so much.
Yeah, I know they're silly.
I just brought another light in there, folks. Let me see if that helps you guys discern the units in there a little bit nicer. So. All right, so it looks like Anthony is
I guess I gotta roll their suppression.
pulling a core.
Get it off. No, you.
No,
can't roll
they
it off.
skip the
You're
rally
right.
step.
Oh, okay.
You skip it.
Rally step and can't
Yep.
be suppressed.
Yep.
So
I mean, you have Dauntless anyways, but yeah,
Yeah.
you skip it. So
Well, on there.
and your courage too, because you have a cap. Because you
Yeah.
got a capo, not capo, a Vigo.
for 17 reasons, that suppression did not count this round.
I mean, at this point, you just make up rules, eh?
Yeah. All right, so
Put a silhouette on this guy.
Yep.
so it looks like Anthony's going to be able to put some hurt onto this Wookiee. He's cohering one model out to get sight lines. So Jace will have to tell us how many he can see because there's 2 there together. So
Yeah, you can see 3.
okay, so 3 is the visible number. The light show here continuing. It's a pretty impressive storm right now. So, all right, so we have a shot coming in here.
Okay. So we got this guy should be in 1.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cool.
It's a lot of dice. Ooh, Not great. And
That's 3.
it doesn't.
I've searched a crit.
He has surge crit
Right,
because
right, right,
of the
right.
grenade,
Never
which
mind,
is
that's a lot better than
which is very helpful here because without it, it would be terrible.
Well, though.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, that's a really
I mean, a
bad
lot of
roll.
crits.
I'm just going to take away all the blanks.
So it's gonna
7?
be 7. Ugh, that's a really bad roll.
7,
7.
bad.
Well, for them, it's
I know. It's just
I
like
will
it's.
Guardian 3 onto Chewie
It just shouldn't be.
and make a save. I'm pretty sure Chewie as well does not surge.
Just surge
No
crit.
save,
Just,
just a
Republic,
Yep.
just Republic has.
Yep.
surges.
So we will take 2 here on Chewie with the
Chewie
Guardian,
takes 2 wounds.
and then 4 onto the Wookiees, who do block
lose
1.
a
Will lose a Wookiee. Take a suppression.
Actually, I'm going to, because I can kill any model I want.
Yep.
I'm going to kill the 1 there. And
Yeah, I was just saying, Anthony. It's like wow, only 7. What a bad roll.
Any other unit, that's amazing.
Yeah.
right? The Black Sun, it's like, oh.
OP Black Suns.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the fact you killed a Wookiee, you're probably like
Yeah.
1 Wookiee,
I
that's
was
it.
expecting at least 2.
Right?
I was expecting more like 10.
Well, I have to pull, and I get a core.
All right. So Jace is in a position here where he can pummel back onto these Black Suns with pretty much everything, but he does have Maul breathing down his neck. So you want to flip that core token, Anthony, just for you.
That was
So
not what I
Black
wanted.
Suns
I
done.
literally wanted anything but that.
Well, you do have 4 of them in the bag.
I do. But I've also got a commander, 2 operatives, and 2 special forces.
Yep. It's like a 50-50 pull there.
Yeah. Would have liked anything else.
Well, the bus is pretty much useless now, so
It's not useless.
it is touching a KP, so. And can back over a middle one. But no guns, no medics, no shields.
I'll go with the farther up trooper unit.
Okay.
They'll smash an aim over to Cassian.
All right, so Cassian's sitting with an aim now on his standby.
And then they're going to shoot.
And then they're going to take a proc shot here at the
Suppression.
Black Suns, just for suppression. Suppression
Looks a lot
2.
better than it was with all the surges.
Mm-hmm.
And over to you.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the bus.
Of course.
All right, so bus is going to...
Backing up.
Getting out of dodge.
You bet.
reverse.
Double reverse. What's the bus break at? 6, right?
6, yep.
Yeah, that double blank literally screwed me because I was pretty sure I was going to be able to break the bus.
Yep. Well, family vacation's over. Pack up the kids and head back home.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Anthony, I hate your shuffling, man. I will go with the other core unit and do the same thing.
All right. So double smack in here.
They will
Whoa,
put
okay,
2
there we
to the
go.
Black
Not
Sun.
bad. Not a bad roll.
You're the better rebel troopers.
All right, so Anthony does need to make some saves here. Will lose a Black Sun.
Suns.
So can kill any model. Chooses to kill the one on the outside. 1 Black Sun down. Will take a 3rd suppression.
Many more to come.
What are you going to do now?
All right, so a reminder, you have the end of round 2 to get your vote in if you want to be, entered into that ongoing card sleeve giveaway for Rebels or SC. All you got to do is back your horse. Whoever wins, those folks will all get to be entered into the pool for a draw. It's
Basically,
that
where the
easy.
Black Sun is. That's the dead guy that you just pulled.
Well, the dead guy's over here. Where did this guy come from?
He never got placed.
Oh, I never placed him.
All right, 6-man unit.
But
Only needed
that
5 of them.
wouldn't fit cohesion.
Yeah, you'll have to go. It has to be slightly offset for mathematically for work. There you go.
But yeah, like that's perfect.
I'll take Anthony. All right, fair enough.
Okay.
Ryan, we'll get Ryan in there.
Oh, sorry.
And a spicy chicken sandwich. Not a sponsor yet, Denny's, but we speak so highly of them. So, all right. So Anthony is going to creep crawl up a unit of pikes here. Looks like he's going to go after that same Wookiee squad. One squad's got 2 suppression, and one squad's got 1. And I think Anthony's shooting at the 2 squad right now. One that is down a model.
Yes.
He got to range 3 here, so we'll be 7 black and a red.
So 1 crit after heavy cover.
Will be heavy cover, 1 crit.
I'll just
He can guardian
I'll just
this.
take that. I could with protect because I have protector on Chewie, but I'll just take it on the Wookiee.
He's got to take it on the Wookiee squad, and they
Oh,
will.
no.
They will take it.
They will take a wound.
So take a 3rd suppression and another wound.
So your 4-man rebel trooper squad did better than I did. with,
Yeah,
with,
somehow.
With 8 dice.
Somehow.
Yep.
Love it. Pull.
All right. Wow, Jace pulling all the core off the top here. Well, the good news is, Jace, you have other things to pull later.
Apparently. That's this guy's. I'm just gonna put those back here.
The realization here for Anthony is that he's probably wanting Jace to maybe pull some other things here, so he can go bury Maul into somebody. All right, this looks like a fleet trooper squad that's
exactly where
gonna.
I end up after I stop shooting things everywhere. But
Jace, one of the more precise Legion players that you'll ever see.
you
I
bet.
just don't ever let this
Oh,
guy
absolutely.
perform surgery on you. But yeah, all right, jumping out some fleets. Range 2,
yep.
10 white dice coming courtesy the fleet troopers into the Black Suns, and also strategically moving away from Maul here. That is a lot of white dice. He will.
That'll be 2 after heavy cover.
Yeah, 2 after cover here.
Because they searched it.
Fleet Surge. Yeah.
You can do your taxes.
4
That
damage.
is accurate.
Okay.
Yeah, so 2 saves upcoming by Anthony here.
And a 4th suppression.
That is true. Those guys are really really getting pummeled on the suppression end of things.
Okay.
All right, 2 saves upcoming. Red dice saves. Black Suns. What do they say?
I'll spend their surge.
Spend the surge.
Spend the
You go.
surge and say, no, sir, not today.
You're go.
What do we say to death? Not today. You're joining late or just joining us or forgot, there's the lists for you while we check it out. No casualties in terms of units right now. We got a Fleet dead, a Black Sun dead, a
Yes.
Wookiee dead, couple wounds on a bus, and a few wounds on
No, what's
Chewie.
Don't think I can chance not going with Maul at this point. So.
All right, Anthony says time to go. All right, looks like Maul's going to make a little jumpsy doodle here over the building.
Okay, I'm gonna stand by.
Well, who's got to stand by?
Cassian from his
Oh,
command
right.
card.
Okay.
It's just it's 2 dice into you.
Yeah. Okay.
He's got 2 aims here.
But I still have Gunslinger.
And are you sharpshooter as well, Jace?
Cassian does not have Sharpshooter.
Okay.
So
he can make this.
I will leave it at giving you the suppression.
Okay.
Because I'm going to Gunslinger it into the bus.
Okay.
Welcome, Crow. Welcome, Crow.
For 2 crits.
All right.
Because I'll spend both aims to marksman.
Okay.
All right, so this is 2 crits into.
To see what breakage.
Well, you still get to roll defense dice because I've only got Pierce 1.
Well, I mean, I haven't rolled a blank, or I haven't rolled.
I haven't rolled a white
Save yet.
dice.
So, Jace, did you just leave a suppression on Maul there and then just
Yes.
choose to? Okay.
Yeah, and then spent both aims to double crit the bus.
Yep. All right. Fair enough.
I wanted to kill it.
So bus is on
Something
broken.
breaks.
Bus is on 1. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Bus to broke. Bus will.
2 actions to move.
Attractions to move. Okay.
And
Yep.
cannot reverse is the big thing for you
Oh,
there.
I can't.
No, cannot
Ooh,
reverse.
That sucks.
Well, it's probably not going to do anything else after it dies anyway.
Cannot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just gonna die next turn.
But you can continue your Maul now.
Okay.
Yes. All right. So Maul sitting on dodge, a wound, and a suppression. He is 1 action into Maul here.
So these are the brown guys here.
We'll
That's
slide
Chewie.
over there.
Oh, that's Chewie.
That's Chewie. Brown is 1, 2.
Crow Servo, if you're
And
coming in,
Gathering.
we were just saying it's not too late to get your
This
vote
one
in.
is
You
on
can back
blue,
your
that's on brown.
faction of choice here
And then that's
to be entered in the card sleeve giveaway. All you got to do is let us know who you looking for by the end of round 2, no later than the end of round 2. So
the blue leader.
it's fairly even. There's not a lot of death at this point. So anyone's game, we do have them all that's about to be buried. Black Suns have already procced. They were
black, white.
only successful at killing 1 Wookiee, and they are now getting pummeled with suppression. Just trying to figure out where Maul's going to get buried here. I think he's going to go into a Wookiee squad here by the looks of it.
Okay.
And then I guess I'll swing.
And Jace, is that the
Move, swing.
3-man?
That is the 3-man.
All right, so we have a 3-man Wookiee squad. That has 1 wound
for
down
sure.
on the Wookiee, so they have 8 wounds to give here.
Okay. So move, swing for Maul.
And Maul will be done after this. He does have tenacity, so that is procced, plus the Dark Saber. Oh, man, that's not great.
3.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, SC
Give me
for...
3 save. No, none. So you kill
All right,
the
so
injured guy.
Wookiees now have 5 wounds to give.
And then the wound transfers over to... That's
The nice
the-
part here for Jace is that he does have real estate to base.
Okay. And now I'm going to pull.
Who are you pulling?
Push. Let's see.
Well, that real estate may be occupied here momentarily, so.
Yeah, we're gonna pull in.
But it will cause Maul to have force push down, so
Pull in.
might force Anthony into a recover card here. Probably see some witch magic coming up at some point. All right, so it looks like he's going to pull in the rebel troopers that have already gone.
He has.
Okay. There we go.
Cool.
All right, so both Wookiees yet to go. And
Really,
Jace pulled
Anthony?
4 core off the top.
All on the top. Did you shuffle these?
Yeah, he did.
You sure?
Yeah, he shuffled all the core onto the top.
He shuffled.
That's how that works. All right, so fleets. Not sure if they got...
They'll have a silhouette, which is good enough.
All right, so moving them over. Got to clear some token real estate here.
Yep.
See if they can find a silhouette here.
Yep. I got the edge of that guy's base, which is all I need.
All right, so looks like we'll have a heavy cover shot coming in. 10 white. 10 more white.
8, 9, 10. Yes.
Will be just another suppression. They're going to 5.
Yeah.
I'm quite convinced that Jace will not pull another core.
Oh, I wonder how you know that.
Some wizard.
Wizard.
And fairly convinced that Anthony will pull nothing but
Like,
core.
If I had Guardianed that one crit with Protector, I would have still had the third Wookiee alive on 1 wound.
Oh, yeah.
I should have done it.
That's
I
extra dice
was
on
thinking, I was like, I should have done it, but
Man,
if I was thinking Maul would roll better.
If only
than
somebody in
3
the
out of
booth had
7.
suggested the
Well,
use of
yeah.
Guardian there,
Normally
but
I
they don't listen to anything I say, which is good because then I can't influence them. So
Not the, yeah, no,
Okay,
you
so
have not.
show me all the Browns.
For Wookiees?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. So at most you'll have his silhouette.
And Brown has no suppression yet, right?
None. Sorry, they have 1. They have 1 from Maul's card.
Right, okay. Well, I mean, the way I'm rolling, chances of me doing more than 3 wounds is pretty not there anyway, so what the hell?
no activations down on either side. Oh, that is not the right over. That is not the right overhead on that one. Let me go grab that. It's a old one. Let me throw that one up. There we go. Justice wants to change his vote now to, I don't know, Chad, is changing vote allowed? We'll let the chat decide on that. I mean, the fact that you are a Wookiee player and didn't choose to back them to start makes me feel like you got false allegiances. I don't know if I can allow that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go. I'll just go with these guys back here.
Okay. Move and dodge.
You know what? We're just gonna do a speed one and just stay up on this thing.
Okay.
All right, so we got some pikes jumping up here.
We'll speed up here because at least there's cover here.
I got you there, Jace. Thank you. That's an operative pull.
Yep.
So that'll be K2 or Chewy, as Cassian's already gone this round.
Correct. So I'm going to go with K2.
All right, so K2 is going to be going. There's K2, if you guys were wondering. Probably going to be another pummeled shot into those poor Black Suns.
Third one.
All right, Jin's Blaster. I forget the dice on Jin's Blaster.
5 white surge crit
5 white search crit.
with
Perfect.
2 aims.
With the 2 aims. All right.
I'm just going to stack these 4 core.
Pretty good chance he should pump 2 crits here.
2 so far. First aim. 3. Second aim. Just 3. 3 crits.
All right.
Just 3
Extra
crits.
aim
Just
must
1.
be nice. At least 2. Math held out.
3.
3 dead.
He does lose 3.
Just
Yikesy.
the Magdet and the leader left, and a 6 suppression for those guys.
Well, Justice, nobody said in chat that you could or couldn't. So I'll allow it.
Your go.
Okay.
Is that suppressive as well, Jace?
I think so. So it might actually be 7s. Let me check. Jin's Blaster, Pierce 1 suppressive.
All right, there we go. Cool. Thank you, Ryan.
How does Ryan know these rules? I thought he doesn't play anymore.
He just went and looked it up.
Suppression.
Tano Games coming in suppressive for sure. Welcome, Tano Games. Haven't seen your name in the chat before, but welcome, welcome.
I mean, 3 crits into them for 3 kills. Very suppressive, right, Anthony?
That's right.
I mean, maybe the last time K2 saw the table was when Ryan was playing. Just saying. I actually had to build out K2 and Jin because I was saying to Anthony, I don't think we've had them on Friday Night Fight stream. I did not have command cards and or templates loaded up for them. So, go Rebs, Tano Games, if you want, I'll cast you in there for that. So, there you go.
Range 4 shot into other Wookiees.
All right, this is another Pike squad coming up here, shooting into the Wookiees that are not engaged with Maul. I think he can see one of them.
Nice.
Anthony can't get those dice to convert over yet.
Are crushing me.
Wookiees!
Anthony, I recommend one thing. If you start quitting now, like, you will start winning. So... So about
I'll
that.
go with the ones engaged with Maul.
About that time. We have special forces pull here.
Okay.
Rally.
Good crowd tonight. Even building. We like it. Thanks for coming out to hang out with us on Friday Night Fight, folks. It's a little later than normal, so if you guys are thinking like this is awful late for me, we are generally about an hour and a half sooner, but we just had to account for a player travel tonight.
Do they?
Special arrangement. So
They might. You might be right. Nope, just when you spend a name token, reroll up to 1 additional die.
yeah. Scopes will work, I believe.
Dodge 1.
Yep.
All right, dodge 1 and
Take 1.
Maul will take a wound. No into the fray on this one here. So, all right, appreciate that thumbs up. Thank you very much.
Your go.
Okay. Core. Yellow.
All right, well, Anthony with nothing but core, so no surprises on the pulls here.
I think red, you didn't put a token out for, hey?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I was just like, I think you only have 2 left to go.
Yeah.
They got 1. They didn't get a token either.
Okay.
So then you got yellow, and then that one's that in the back.
Okay.
Because I was just looking, I was like, how do I have so many less tokens than you?
Anthony's got the Pike Dark Trooper variant you were unaware of. Just go twice a turn.
We get to go twice. Get to activate twice a turn.
Oh, character's one can't.
All right, there's Anthony just taking up a position on that building.
Yep.
And I'll take another.
Buildings courtesy of Deep Cut Studios, by the way. This is how they come. They're the resin buildings, quite heavy, but they do come pre-painted, and they have lots of cool surfaces. The stairs are all steep on them, but they don't take up a lot of real estate, so you can sell the illusion of movement over them quite well, especially with the movement rules now for elevation changes. So,
Wookiees.
all right, I'm gonna put Sean Death in for the SC. All right, there we go. So we have Sean K and Sean Death both back in the SCs. All right. Who were the 2 red saves by?
That was my Wookiee rally.
Oh, Wookiee, Indomitable.
Indomitable, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so Wookiees here. They do have range 3 to those pikes because I believe those pikes had range 3 to them.
Yep.
But unfortunately, Jace can only see with 1. So.
This unit actually doesn't have range 3 to those pikes because the other unit.
Oh, that was the other unit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they moved. Yeah.
This.
So he will have to move that one. Yeah, that was the pulled in unit. So.
So they'll have to move anyways for it.
Yeah, one single Wookiee wouldn't have been great. He wouldn't have had the bowcaster on the line there anyway. So. Maul's got no real estate to occupy. He's got everybody pulled in there pretty tight, snug as a bug.
I guess we kind of have to.
139 left on the clock. Turn 2, no score here in the KP game.
So we'll move just to the edge of 3.
Players may or may not get to 6. We'll let them know what the last turn is. Then points will be live. Still lots of time on the clock, though. All right, so Jace is going to snug over here.
Actually, I'll just speed 1 it up to here because the lip gives me heavy cover too.
Well, I mean the building itself, but yeah.
Just speeding up on the building.
Yeah.
All right, so Jace's going to speed 1 here. Not sure if he said he's tapping anything or not.
Yes, tapping.
All right, tapping O push there for the aim. And do they have any other aims from any other sources?
They do not, so just
Okay.
the one. Just the one.
They gave him the Cassian.
Just
Yeah,
a one
I
aim
gave it all
here.
to Cassian to
Yep.
lead the bus.
All right, so one aim. He does have targeting scopes online with this one here,
One
so
more and a red.
we'll have the bowcaster. There we go. Ooh, not the best. Does have the scopes.
I actually wanted to be hit.
Fairly nice
That'll be
conversion
2
there
crits.
to get an extra
Heavy
crit out of
cover.
that.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm shooting that unit. I didn't.
Heavy cover. Anthony does have outmaneuver here, so
So we'll dodge 1.
Dodge 1 crit,
So 1.
and then pierce 1.
There's 1.
and we'll take a wound.
Yep, because it's a bowcaster.
Neither player real happy with their trades here.
Here you go.
Okay. Okay. 4. So I should be able to get times 3 of them now. Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go down to the cover now.
Cool.
All right, so Anthony got to move down there. All right, so Anthony moving down. And probably going to get a shot here. Don't know if he's got range 3, but it looks like he does.
1, 2, 3, 4.
All right,
Yeah,
so
because it's
7
that unit.
or oh, he's lost a guy there, so
You spent
not a
the
bad
7,
roll.
So 2 away for heavy.
So
That'll be
4.
4.
Not a bad roll at all.
2 were crits, 2 were hits, so I'll use protector and I'll pull 3 onto Chewie. Takes 3 more.
Okay.
And then 1 on the Wookiees themselves. And they'll take a wound. Okay. That'll be Chewie.
All right, just temporarily on dad duty here for a second, so. All right.
Move to there, and we'll shoot.
I'm just joined in the booth here. Look, you see on his screen.
2 crits with pierce.
All right, so
It'll just go away for cover.
Okay, so 2 crits.
Pierce 1, so just 2 whites, and then
2 hits.
nope. So because I'll pierce that one, so yeah.
be another dead pike.
2 dead pikes. 'Cause
2 dead pikes. He
Pierce
goes,
and Chewie.
Oh, right, I don't have a dodge.
doesn't have a dodge
Then
anymore.
I would have an extra dice.
Oh, yep. Roll your extra.
Oh yeah, he does. We'll have a danger sense there. That's right.
Yeah.
Hey, never mind.
Okay. And another signature.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, didn't I already make a hot tub for Star Wars terrain on my SC board or my CIS board?
Continue on.
Okay, so I just got Jin left.
Okay.
Jin will choose to not roll off.
All right, so we have Jin sliding over here. Likely going to try to get a shot at these Black Suns as well. Sure if Jin can get both or not here. Jace, you want to do me a favor? Can you move that large palm tree just onto the other one as well?
Jin up to there.
Okay.
So that I can shoot them in the open because sharp 1. And
Jace,
touching
can you
the building.
just move that large palm
This
tree?
one?
Yeah, just there we go. So we can just see a bit more. There we go. Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, let me get a dice cam up for you
That
there.
just kills the Magdet because Pierce.
All right, so can't get the squad, just gets the one shot there.
That's the end of the round.
Hold on, yeah.
Yep. So the one they would get just goes away, so they stay at that many suppression.
Okay.
Here is your
Oh, you're not
Maul token.
All right, players are going to sweep. I'm going to
Jin and
pause.
Cassian will both keep
There we go.
their suppression token.
I'm going to just jump in the booth real quick. Okay, so that is the end of that. So we have Stan, Leon, Pally, Justice, and Tano back in the Rebels here. Sean, Chronicanuk, Ryan, Croservo, and Sean D. You guys are all locked in for the SC. Yet to be remains to be seen who is going to take the lead here. Players are pretty close. We have no activations down just yet. We do have Black Sun hanging on by a thread. We have a bus hanging on by a thread. And we have some Wookiees that were badly wounded. I think 5 wounds left to give in that squad. So players will decide on their command cards. We'll get into turn 3 here. While we're waiting, I'll give a shout out to our sponsors here. Imperial Terrain, thank you very much. We have, like I said, a giant mule that we're working on to get that out onto the table, as well as that Coach and Industries one. We got a really cool plan, I do in studio, for another industrial table. So we're going to see if Imperial Terrain wants to be helping us out on that. And I'm thinking it will be a pretty epic build once complete. I got some other projects ahead of that in the queue for sure. Also want to give a shout out to Bryant down in Australia and Phoenix Games. I know that he's been pretty active in promoting all kinds of things going on down there. Looks like he might be a little bit of a Shatterpoint enthusiast. So shout outs to Bryant and Phoenix Games if you're down in that area or around the world. Check them out. Thank you, Anthony. Yep, perfect. I got Anthony's card, and we will wait for Jace's card, and then we'll get rolling here with turn 3. Jace is still deciding, so.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. I got your game clock paused, so. I got a little co-host here hanging out with me. Gonna go back to sleep soon. Okay. All right. Yeah, perfect. I got it. Thank you. You can go watch the table. Okay. Into the command cards. All right, so Anthony is played. He has played Seize What Power You Can. And Jace has played... Jace, that was Last Stand, right?
Yes.
There we go. Last Stand. So for Anthony, he's going to nominate Maul in 2 units. Must nominate Maul. He's going to place an aim and 3 surge tokens on the card. Each time an enemy unit at range 1 of Maul spends an aim, dodge, or surge token, place 1 token of the same type on the card. Friendly mercenary units can spend tokens on this card as if they were the unit that has these tokens. And there is no range ban on that, correct?
Right.
That's amazing. And then Last Stand, Cassian Andor and 1 trooper unit. When Cassian Andor issues an order to either a commander or an operative, of which Jace has lots, that unit gains Indomitable and gains 1 aim, 1 dodge, or 1 suppression token for each wound token they have, up to 3. I'm going to guess he went to Chewie here.
I did, and I gave him 2 aims and a dodge.
All right, 2 aims and a dodge.
Since I get to go first.
Perfect. Jace is actually going to seize what power he can. And there we go. All right. To the overhead.
Okay. I'm going to go with Chewie first, clearly.
Just gonna lay there and watch the game. You lay there.
1 of these suppression should be gone too, hey?
No, I can choose to keep them, right?
Oh, yeah, you can. Yep, so you're keeping both.
All right. So Anthony has 2 aims and a dodge on Maul. Oh, sorry. Is that right, Anthony? What do you have over there?
1 aim and 3.
Sorry, 1 aim and... sorry, I was looking at the wrong tokens. That is the tokens on Chewie. 3 surges and 1 aim. Chewie has 2 aims and a dodge. Anthony's got a plethora of dodges and surges down here on all the pike units. And Jace is...
Yeah, I'm going to go with Chewie.
Jace, is that token on... you have Cassian token, and then what's that command token? That's
That's Maul's.
Oh, that's Maul's.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
It's just
He's in the morass. Gotcha. Understood.
so Chewie will shoot your guy.
All right, so Chewie's going to shoot the Black Sun here.
Critical piercing.
That'll take care of him.
I'm not even going to spend any aim tokens to give them back to you.
Good play there by Jace. Not having to spend tokens means that Maul and other units will not get
Back
them.
there.
And then Chewie's going to find himself sliding over, I should say. into the KP and out of the pike line of sight.
Okay. Go stack.
4.
All right, Anthony deciding what he wants to do here. He's got
Rally, if you would like.
Nope.
No? Okay, so 1 action.
Nope,
all right,
nope,
so he's
they're
going to go with the
courage.
core here.
They're courage 2.
Oh, you have the capo. Yeah,
Okay.
I keep forgetting you have the
So
capo.
they're gonna aim shoot Wookiees.
Aim shoot Wookiees on top of the building there, so it will be, I think that squad is
Yep, they've lost 1 guy out of that.
one
squad.
guy, so it'll just be
Perfect there.
6.
Aim.
Not bad, not bad.
So 2 for spend my surge, 2 for heavy. We'll make it 4.
I'll put 2
All
on
right.
Chewy.
Going to Chewy. Whoa, Chewy wanted to have 2
He
blocks
did.
there. What's Chewy on there for wounds, Jace?
Chewy's on 6.
6 wounds.
Left,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, Chewy has 8 wounds, right?
6? No, he already he had 5.
Yes.
He,
So he's up to 6.
he's up to 7.
He just
'cause
blocked
he's
1.
blocked 1.
Yeah.
Blocked 1. Chewy is 9.
I was gonna say I thought Chewy was 9. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think he's.
And then 2 on the Wookiees.
I want you to
themselves.
verify there before I
So they
misspoke.
And
All right, so they are down 1 Wookiee now.
Correct.
Okay. And the rest are full health, right? So you still have 9 wounds there to give.
Yes.
'Kay.
I'm going to go with Cassian.
All right,
He's
so
going to
cast.
aim, shoot your bus.
All right, so aim shot coming into the bus here. That will be
Make 1 a crit, and Pierce will
dead
just take out
bus.
the bus. And
All right.
K2 also gets an aim from team.
so no crashy onto the middle and no cheap touches at the back for the bus.
oh, those black suns really let me down.
Yeah.
Bad
What a bad Uber that was.
What a bad Uber.
Maul too. Dice have been very, very bad to me. All right, what's new? Okay. Well, so Cassian's gone now, eh?
Cassian has gone.
You want to sit on Dad's lap?
So there's 5 wounds here and 4 wounds there.
Correct.
There you go. Just go to sleep.
All right. Looks like we're
You could.
not that way. Okay, sit there.
But I'm gonna go stack.
Okay.
Okay. Go these guys.
All right.
Guess I should roll suppression. I guess I should have taken 1 off.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
Do you want some headphones?
Nope, just 1 action.
What would they like to do?
They're gonna shoot those Wookiees.
Cool.
All right. You can put these on, okay?
For 2.
2. I will.
All right, we got 2 co-hosts now.
Yeah, I'll use Protector.
We're rocking here in the studio.
Oh, Chewy, if only you surge. Chewy's got 1 health left.
Okay.
Can you hear Dad? Okay.
Okay. I will pull. Core.
Oh, I better restart the
Both
clock
the
on them
ones
for that.
engaged with Maul.
Okay.
They will pass an aim to these Wookiees,
This is turn 3.
and then they will punch Maul
Still 0-0.
for 3.
All right, Maul getting punched for 3 here. What does Maul say?
Maul
Oh,
takes
Maul
one
says we are fine.
up to 3.
Why is Maul taking one? Doesn't he?
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
tokens.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh yes, you do. Yep. Never mind. You're good.
And they gave out an aim, so I get another aim.
It's when I spend. Hey.
Oh, when you
No,
spend.
not when I give out.
Yeah.
Uh,
You did spend one off to Cassian,
I
but
did spend 1 off Cassian.
Yeah.
What's the range on that? 1 to 2.
1.
Range 1.
He's in range 1.
Yes, I am in range 1.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Okay.
So you've got 2 on each there now.
Yeah.
Okay, your go.
all right.
Okay.
Who are you going to cheer for, Anthony or Jace?
Core again.
Okay.
Who's that? All right. We got Anthony. Another vote for Anthony here. All right, Anthony looks like he's gonna just bring every pike that he can and just creep crawl in here and just eliminate one forward-facing unit at a time.
Yep.
The trouble is Jace has got a long way to go and a lot of guns to get through to get back to that center KP. Possible,
Okay.
but daunting. All right, another range 3 shot. This is a full pike, so it'll be 7 black, 1 red coming in hot.
Send an aim.
Does have an aim, does have a surge. We'll spend the surge to go to 5 likely here, going down to 3. Not sure Jace can... Oh.
Jeez.
All right, so never mind. It'll go down to
Yep.
Spend their surge.
too bright. All right, I'll turn it this way, okay?
I'll make it
There you go.
4.
Okay. Put 2 on Chewie. He's dead.
There,
And
how's
then
that?
2 on the Wookiees.
That better? Okay.
That's
Ooh.
only 2.
Can you guardian more wounds than you have?
Yep. That's why I took him specifically to 1 wound left. Because then you can guardian. Because you can still guardian 3 wounds.
All right, so Chewie's just going to guardian himself to death.
Yep. That's what I learned about this list. Chewie is literally in there to just be extra wounds for the Wookiees.
9 extra wounds for the
9
Wookiees
extra wounds for the
feels
Wookiees.
good. All right, it will
That
be
will
an
be-
op pull here. Won't be Cassian, and
It has to be K2.
it won't be Chewie, so it will be K2. K2 is currently at a range because he was at range of the Black Suns. Having a look at Jace's end here, he's got lots of units in and around and occupying Maul. Anthony's got that center position taken up quite well with the wall of pikes. Anthony is backcapping this trawler here with 1 unit of pikes and has 4 forward-facing pikes here. We got Wookiees on top of the building. We have Jin on top of the building. We have another unit of Wookiees engaged with Maul, as well as a unit of Rebel Troopers. 2 units of 5 fleets here at the back, as well as the 2nd unit of Rebel Troopers currently hanging out. Cassian up on the Mesa Rock here at the very, very back.
I'm just debating if I want to give it to the Wookiees.
KPs are the building that Jace is hovering his hand over right now, as well as the speeder. I'll tell you if that speeder is in the right position.
I'm
I
going
can
to
just
give it to the Wookiees.
turn back on
Here you go.
one of these tokens,
Sorry,
which
I guess I
is, I
missed
think,
action.
that one. And it is in the right position, so you can see how close
K2 looks good.
Anthony is.
Here you go.
What was that, Jace? Just doing nothing? Just moving up?
Calculate odds and move.
Move it up. Okay. So again, getting some tokens on the Wookiees, but not spending any tokens to not generate anything further for Maul. Maul has had all his aims used off the card. He does still have 2 surge tokens available, basically to his army at this point.
I will pass.
All right, so Anthony passing here as he can.
I'm going to need to go with these back guys.
Okay.
Never mind, Anthony refusing to pass.
Heavy, which is
And
dead, so you
going-
pull a different one.
Oh, right.
Not only do they go twice, but they also use heavy tokens now as well. Anthony, absolutely.
Oh, didn't I tell you these are Dark Troopers?
I mean, Anthony is in love with Dark Troopers.
Yes, they are amazing.
Move up in range 4 pot shot.
What did you say? What? Okay, you can say hello, and then Mom wants you to come up and get a snack, okay? Okay.
All right.
Can you say hello,
Just do the
Legion
super
players?
Okay.
Okay, say it up here.
I pulled Jin. Jin
Hello.
thinking herself.
Good job. We had to get a hello in before we're going to leave here. All right.
And then she
Go
will.
ahead up for a snack, okay? Mom said she's got a snack for you. Mom's at the top of the stairs. There you go.
She'll shoot the 4-man unit.
And apologies if your ears are now blown out. I don't know how loud that was, but
Okay.
Finding a name?
Yeah.
Or
She has a name.
Okay.
And she is outside. Yeah, outside of 1 of Maul.
outside of range 1 there, so won't generate.
So sharpshooter 1, so 1 for cover. You can dodge 1.
Yeah.
And then you got to roll for the crit.
Okay. So I get to roll 3
3.
dice.
Yeah, because you got danger sense 2.
All right, so here we go. Pikes again. Ooh.
Kills one.
Chipping.
Dice.
Your go.
Still got position, but still lots of game left here. Turn 3, hour 26 left on the clock. Players doing fine for time.
Pass or go?
It's been a little bit of a gun battle, a little maybe less than what might have been anticipated, I guess. But Jace is not giving Anthony a lot of shots, and he's
So what do you have?
taking a lot of damage on
These guys.
heavy wound units,
Wookiees,
and that
Wookiees.
Chewy absorption was pretty critical to keeping those Wookiees on the table here. So Jace still has guns. He just has short range guns, but those fleets can get in there and do some damage pretty quick if they can proc some big hits. Anthony is at this point forced to at least leave something back. I'm surprised. Anthony probably could take up some more mid position and probably run a pike unit back on turn 6. He is choosing to keep that unit back a little longer than maybe he would have liked to, but he is moving them up now. So I think he's making that realization here.
Okay, then he is going to swing into the Wookiees.
Okay.
All right, so I think Maul's going here now. Action 1 swing.
Yeah, might as well.
So Darksaber for 6 plus tenacity.
Finally.
There you
Not
go.
a bad swing there by Maul.
4, 6. That's into the Wookiees, you said, right?
Yeah.
6 into Wookiees. Wookiees are going to try to do that. I think they have 5 wounds to give.
Yeah. Cool.
And that'll be all of them.
Okay, so that's
I removed
recover, swing.
a rebel trooper there. There's only 2 Wookiees.
Anthony does have push down currently.
No,
He recovered first.
Oh, recover. Oh,
Recovered.
action 1 was recover. Action 2 swing.
Now what would you like to do?
Now we're going to push those guys out.
Yeah, for sure. Which way would you like me to move them?
We're gonna
This is the leader right here.
All right, so Anthony
guy
probably
right
going to
here.
push and then bury a little deeper here.
Yep, just shove them out that way.
out there. Yeah.
You bet.
Just throw them wherever you want.
And where would you like the guys cohered?
Oh, you just put them. I don't care.
Okay, just chuck them over there.
Okay, and then we're gonna jump up here to Cassian.
Cool.
All right,
Good.
into Cassian. So Maul on 2 wounds. Reflexes up, Anthony.
Yeah,
Yes.
everything's up now.
Okay,
So push us down.
push is not up, but yeah. So push down, reflex up, 2 wounds Maul.
Green core will move on up. And pass a name to the Wookiees.
All right. Wookiee's getting electro-binoculared by the Rebel troopers there. Anthony, what do you have left for core left to go here?
I have is 1 core left.
Just the 1 core, that orange guys? Or red?
These red guys.
Red guys?
yeah.
Cool.
Another one last full squad.
1 last squad. Currently not at range 3 of the Wookiees, so we'll probably have to move. Occupy that space just on the other side of the barricade, looks like.
We're gonna just do a speed 1 over it.
All right, so moving speed 1 over. Sliding up. This is a full squad, so 7 black, 1 red. Looks like they have a surge and 2 more surges on Maul.
You bet.
So upwards of 3 surges to spend here. Wookiees look like they do have a dodge token.
So I'll
Yes.
spend. I guess I'll spend their surge. to
Spend a
go
surge here to make it 7, down to 5, down to 4.
Down to 4.
Well, if he spends a dodge.
Oh, Ray's got a dodge.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll dodge, and it's 4.
Nice. Won't actually
Kills a Wookiee, and then
lose as many as he should have.
moves on another.
So
Thought I'd taken out 2 Wookiees there. Okay. Okay. And I'm all done. So go ahead and.
There's the Wookiee.
All right, there's
I've been getting screwed by bag control this entire game. No, Anthony's no longer shuffling my deck. It's been terrible. He puts the Wookiees at the bottom on purpose, I swear.
this is why you bring improvised orders.
Wookiee rally. Get off 3.
All right. Did you have 5 on them, Jace?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They got shot 5 times.
Yeah,
Got
okay. I
shot
just.
by all 5 units.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Before I
Yeah.
could pull
It just
8
didn't look like there was 5 there, so.
So how many? Sorry, how much did you roll off?
3.
3, so I only get 1 action.
1
Which is going to
action.
be shoot the injured unit.
Shoot the injured unit. And that's down to what? 2 pikes or 3?
3 pikes.
3 pikes.
First name. Second name. There we go. For 4 down to 3.
3 and then
No dodge on them.
no,
So
but they got suppression.
5 dice. Because you got 3.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so 5 dice with danger sense, 3 coming in here.
Yep. Pierce 1. So you'll block 1 and take 2 damage.
So we'll be down to unit leader. And we'll go to 4 suppression, which will go down to 3 after this
Hold the other
turn.
Wookiees, which are dead.
Wookiees are dead. Core.
Core.
Should we fleet?
Both fleet units, yeah.
Players want to be on turn 4, going into turn 4, making some consideration for the middle. Anthony's currently about a move away. Jace a little farther.
Where do these guys go, Sean?
What are they, sorry?
Your pipe or your.
Oh, blacksmith. Just on the bottom shelf is fine. Just down by that other bus is good. Thank you. All right, so Jace looks like he's going to do a double move here with fleets.
Double move both units of fleets.
All right, double move both units.
That's it.
All right, I'll pause the clock while players do the things. I'll jump back in the booth. I'm solo again here. Had to do a little dad duty there on turn 3. So, all right, so that is an interesting round. Anthony's got the position play here. Maul's continuing to kind of work his way through to be suspected. I don't think the Black Suns needed to do too much work. They got, I think they were enough of a distraction to bring that dual-pronged attack there. You would have liked to have obviously got a little bit more work done out of them, but I think the real payload has been delivered in the form of Maul. Now Anthony's going to have to hope the pikes hold up and hope the pressure of the other units moving up isn't going to be enough to dissuade them. I think the fleets have some work that they can do if they can get up there and live. I think there is an approach where Jace can probably keep heavy cover on them and get them up to range 2 and then just trade out shots for the next 3 rounds here. Wookiees are a little bit more injured than one would like, but I think K2 has a gun that he can bring to bear there. Cassian's going to have to see if he can live out against Maul, which will be a bit of a slugfest, and I think running everybody away might be good. So Anthony stays put. Oh, sorry, Jason, I didn't know you were beside me there. Got it. Anthony's in a position to stay put, and I think that's what he knows what to do. And so we kind of have 2 little games being played here. You know, one in the back lines of the Rebels, and one on the front line where Rebels meet Pikes. So,
Can we tell Rebels are the worst faction in the game yet?
well, they might be.
Units that can do damage.
They do have a little trouble getting the damage out there. So.
Just too small for everything to have.
We'll do a little turn 4 shout outs here as we're going. So shout out to affiliate podcast Dice Time, Ben and Paul over there, in the Dice Time studio, giving you a Dice Time. Go give them a listen, either on the podcast platforms and or the Terrain Studio channel, YouTube channel that is. War Scenery. I have seen some of the work they're doing, their test prints. We haven't got any stuff in studio yet, but we are certainly waiting on it. So when we have it, you will know. Thank you, Anthony. Perfect. And so go give them a shout, or go give them a check out. War Scenery, both with figs and some terrain. So and STLs as well. So, all right, players have given me the command cards. We're gonna go check this out. Jace has played some volunteer mission, and Anthony has played at last. So not so much for the wound and get the extra, but I think the 1 pip is pretty important in here, and so he will win priority and have that order on Maul, which is all important at this point. So, volunteer mission for Jace says when Cassian and/or issues an order to a commander, operative, or special forces, that unit recovers, gains danger sense 1, and may gain a suppression token. So we probably see this going to the Wookiees here, but we'll see what Jace chooses.
Yeah, it's going to the Wookiees engine.
All right, there we go. So that is turn 4. I'll start the clock, which is important. There we go. Hour 20 minutes left for players. Turn 4, pacing well tonight. If you're just joining us, I'll pop the scoreboard up so you can see. Just ignore one thing. It is not battle lines. It was off major offensive. Sorry, major offensive was advanced positions. We were playing fortified and KP 0-0, obviously, as the indication of score would tell you for KP. But fast approaching those final turns, which will matter. The KP is the speeder in the middle. The building that is heavily occupied by the rebels, and this trawler here at the back that is currently vacated, but there is a pike unit in close proximity. Activations, we can probably go over there and update that. So we do know that we have lost the, sorry, not the commander. We have lost the heavy. That is the wrong one. Heavy there. And we have lost one of the core units for the SC, and then on Jace's side, Jace, what have you lost over here? You've lost
Wookiees and Chewie.
That's it.
One Wookiees.
One Wookiee
and one Chewie, which will be right around there. There we go. Perfect.
Okay. And back to you, buddy.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Take a shot there, Anthony?
No, I took
Oh,
the guy with...
Gotcha, the single guy back out. Roger that.
But couldn't roll any suppression off, so we only got one action.
Oh, okay, fair enough. All right, over to Jace. He does have order on Jin and Wookiees.
Yep.
Probably going to go with the Wookiees here early. Smart play. They're going to eat a lot of shots, so
Yeah.
might see
we'll
a
go into the
might be a
yellow-
little shoot and scoot here or
yellow
something.
unit.
All right, so shot coming in first. Yellow, I think you heard him say.
Ooh,
Not bad, not
see?
bad.
Crits.
Which whites yet?
Yep. You can dodge a crit
I will dodge one.
and then just pierce.
Oh, yeah.
2 for heavy, dodge a crit, and then just pierce the last one.
All right. And I think Jace has a second action, probably the scoot part of this
Yep.
play. All right, so the old shoot and scoot. Got it.
You go.
All right, Wookiee's done.
Okay.
Did they have any suppression still to roll off, Jace?
No, because when they get issued the order, they were.
Oh, they recover. That's correct.
So
That is correct.
took.
They would have only had,
they-
one end left anyway, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I just removed it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay.
The goal was to put it so you could only see one guy. He was supposed to be there.
Anthony rocking some SC card sleeves you can see there on the screen. A shameless plug for the Patreon perk. Or a Friday Night Fight Studio perk as well.
What turn is this?
This is turn 4.
Yeah.
Turn 4. Good crowd all night. Even though we went late, I was a little worried that we might not have a bigger crowd, but welcome back, and thanks for hanging out. Any patrons are hanging out in the studio, like I said, I will have the video uploaded as soon as the tutorial video uploaded as soon as this is done. I can't simultaneously do both, but it is all done and in the queue and ready to go. So if you guys want to, do some flocking, tonight, midnight, check out the tutorial. All right, so we do have a little shuffling going on here, and I think this might just be to get line of sight on all the fleets.
You bet.
All right. Is this the unit with 2 suppression or no?
No. This
Okay.
is the orange unit.
Gotcha.
So it's a full unit.
Full. Wow.
You realize how turn 3 started complaining about the dice, and this is the 4th pike shot like this in a row.
4 crits. That just looks nice altogether there. And fleets, not bad. Made 2 saves though.
One gold rule deserves another.
Yep. We'll take that.
Isn't okay.
Better than okay. I would have loved that on my bus. I would have loved one block on my bus.
That's
I
how.
just got 8 blanks.
That's literally how my buses played last time on stream. Just
Quick
literally
thinking.
not a save to be had.
Your yellow pike.
Not a save to be had.
She does have a name. I know I'm going to spend it. So yeah, 'cause of course.
All right. This is Jin.
One just so.
One with a pierce.
Roll your 3 dice, but I pierce. Pierce.
Will pierce. That's into.
You rolled 1 of the 3. That's average.
Yeah.
All right.
What am I supposed to? I throw 3 dice in attack. Like.
So Anthony, was that supposed to take another suppression?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he'll be up to 3.
They're at 3. Okay.
Your go.
Okay. Well, I guess I will go with them.
So I'm not sure the body count on those pikes will get them maybe when they shoot.
3 on that one.
3 on that one.
Every other pike unit is full except for the one that has
Full,
one
and then a pike on 1, and then.
One action.
All right, so 1 action for these pikes.
You're in a good enough spot. You don't need. You got enough bodies to, and firepower to push me for the center.
So she's got 2 suppression right now?
2 suppression, 2 dodges. And she has danger sense 5 this turn.
Danger sense 5 seems good.
Yeah. And nimble. Because nimble.
You know, why not? 2 dodges, danger sense 5,
Right?
nimble, all good.
Shoot. And then she probably has something to recover next turn.
I mean, she's one of the best volunteers for the mission, apparently, so.
So I only have 3 left there.
3 left into 1 potential target.
Or do I just back up? Yeah, it's not
There's Jace's force, still in, you know, good sized numbers, just hanging out behind that wall. Probably going to have to make some decisions to start moving. Looks like Anthony's going to make his decision and pull this unit back.
It's not making saves the way I need, or rolling suppression off, so I gotta play it safe.
Play it safe. All right, so over to Jace.
I'm going to go with Cassian.
All right.
Is he throwing melee 1 red?
2 red.
2 red.
But he's just going to dodge.
Do you have to roll for him, Jace, or?
Danger sense, so I don't have to.
So you're choosing not to, is what I guess I should say. Yeah.
Okay.
Has he got 2 on him?
2 suppression, yeah.
All right, so danger sense 2, Cassian taking a single action here and
Maybe
choosing
one
to
left
dodge.
On the Wookiees.
6.
6.
Sorry, 5.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is on. That's on them.
Okay.
All right, over to Anthony.
Okay. I'm gonna pass.
What do you have for tokens left, Anthony?
I have 3.
Plus Maul is 4.
Yeah, he's got way more than me.
I've only got 1 more than you.
Okay. So I pass.
Yep. Core.
So Anthony still has to go with 2 pike units, or 1.
1, 2. Okay, they went.
You're red and the two
Yep.
two that are lined up there, right? So
There's
that
2
red.
left.
Okay.
2 pike units left, yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
2
I have a third in here. These guys went. These guys went. And this guy went. What is
Yep.
this?
Did you remove both dead units?
Oh, it's got to be the pike.
Yeah, the Black Sun.
Suns.
All right.
Hmm.
So then you actually have 2 less than him then.
Yeah,
Yeah, I should always have
That-
less than him.
that makes more
We've-
sense.
We've killed the same number of activations, and I started with 2 less.
true.
All right. So Jace has option here at Rebel Troopers, Fleet Troopers, or Fleet Troopers.
Pretty much.
Aim token's a little less relevant right now because K2 would be the only real gun left to go.
Yeah. And even he's not really going to get to shoot this turn.
No. At that turn 4 KP stalemate position here.
Yeah.
Let us know in chat what's your tactic in KP? Are you an early pressure type player, or are you a late game diver?
Double move.
I'm certainly in the late game dive camp for sure. But I think 2 strategies are at play here. Anthony's definitely taken a position on that KP very early and tried to hold and establish that. So far, so good. Jace obviously chose to go a little bit of a less expeditious route. Makes sense with the range 2 guns that he has mostly in his army.
Yep. What's Maul doing?
reflexes for the dodge.
For sure.
And he's going to recover to get them both back.
Okay.
He's going to push Cassian.
Okay. And then go into the Wookiees.
Yeah, and then he's going to jump down into Wookieville.
All right, so recovered push, used push.
Yeah, and reflexes. Then get him back.
Okay. So did you use reflexes first?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
yes.
use reflexes, recovered,
reflexes,
got push, reflexes back, used push.
Yeah.
Action 2 is to jump down.
Yeah.
Action 3 will be a swing. All right. We're tracking now at home. All right, Maul on 2 wounds.
Yeah, I still have 2 wounds. The other one is up there.
That's my.
Oh, I must have grabbed.
This one's yours.
Oops,
I
I must have grabbed your token. Okay.
Sean Death.
So that's.
I'm
action after this.
Yes.
I'm the oops, started to move too late,
the
try
one.
and pull a rabbit out of my hat
Recovered,
KP
recovered.
position strategy. Okay, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to
You can
register
push,
that
you can
and keep
reflex.
it in mind for our game.
Fleet, Troopers, K2.
Right. Well, whatever. I already moved. So.
Anyone who's watching in chat get any league games in? How are you sitting in the league right now? I have played one game out of my 7, so
Or you search crit.
Justice is an early game pusher for sure. All right.
Can be just enough.
He can testify. I'm definitely a late game pusher for sure.
Nope, never mind. Cute.
All right.
Oh, well, now I can take
Those 5 Wookiee wounds got yeeted out there real quick.
that aim got spent.
Now Maul is flapping.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's probably not bad for Jace.
Fleets.
Aim
Actually,
guns.
go with the Rebel Troopers first.
All right.
Aim shoot.
Aim shoot.
Yes.
Okay. Aim shoot Rebel Troopers.
I guess I could pass the aim to anybody else if I wanted to. I just need to check one thing.
Attack early and quickly, then remember the KP. Gotcha. Crow Servo in with an alternative strategy. Obi-Wan still feels the bus slamming into him. That's fair. That's fair.
No, I'm going to pass the aim to the fleets.
All right, so Jace is aiming, but he's putting the aim on somebody else. With Electro. Will be
Like
2 into Maul.
Nope.
Okay. Rolling
Maul's not dodging, rolling 2. Maul on 2. Maul on 3. 2 wounds to give. Sorry.
3 wounds.
3 wounds to give. That's what I meant to say.
Here we go.
1 suppression.
Yes.
All right, so still K2, Fleet, Rebel Troopers possibility.
No, both rebels should have gone.
Never mind. Both Rebels gone. Fleet, K2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Fleet, K2.
All right, over to Anthony. Does not have a pass available. Does have 2 pikes. That is it.
Yeah, what pike would you like to go with?
So those fleets, I can only see 1.
Correct.
I'll pose a question to these folks that have also responded to the KP, and this will stand for anyone, so feel free to answer. Are you similar strategies in KP as you are in Intercept? Are you also a late game pusher in Intercept, or are you trying to steal early points, mid game points, or all the points in Intercept? Interesting to see if your strategies either complement each other or at opposite ends. I am also definitely in the category of late game pushing for Intercept. Almost always conceding the early points for sure. All right, looks like Anthony's trying to establish a range 4 band to fleets.
Yeah.
That's a full man fleet
Yes, but he will only be able to see the one dude.
currently. Yep. Is that coherence out? Grab any extra?
It does not.
Where's all the fleets?
Justice is
Oh, they're all in there.
late points.
It would grab you K2, but not the fleets.
Sweaty for the late
Oh,
points.
I can see K2 then?
With
with the-
with the one guy, but the leader can't see. So you couldn't be a shoot him anyways.
All right.
So all this for a single fleet. That poor fleet. All right, let me grab that shot there for you. So there's Anthony kind of moving through the trees. There's the shot coming into the fleet right here on the corner.
Just suppression.
That will be a suppression on him. Jace will put it right by him. Boop, there we go. All right.
Cool. I'll go with them.
All right, they do have a name. They do have a suppression.
No
They
rally,
will.
So they'll just shoot with their aim.
They'll just shoot with a name because they don't have 2 actions. This will be 12.
10.
10, sorry, 10, because it's a 5-man unit. 10. Could have been better.
Do they have scopes?
Nope.
They don't.
Will be 4 in the mall, down to 3. Dodge down to 2.
Dodge down to 2, right?
Yes, sorry. You have a suppression.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maul
Take one,
takes.
you take one.
You bet.
Maul takes 2 there.
Maul takes one.
Takes one.
Deflect.
Oh yeah, because he had deflect because he spent a dodge. Actually, he ended up deflecting and killing a couple pikes last night, which is nice off Maul. So, Crow Servo says he's a push to the middle turn 2. Usually gives the leg up late game if I win that. So, gotcha. Leg up, sorry, gets the leg up. See, yeah,
You've just got the one other.
the early pressure doesn't so much bother me in intercept, but I try not to give up both 2 and 4. I'm okay to tie on 4 even, but yeah, I try not to give up both. So, but I'm not an early pressure guy for sure.
Okay.
And it's not even contingent on what list. I just generally don't. More of a slow roll.
No, they haven't gone.
They haven't gone.
Nope. The rebel troopers right beside them have.
Oh, I thought that's how they got there.
No, that was the last turn they moved.
Yeah, they double moved
Otherwise
up
you
their
wouldn't have been
last.
able to shoot them.
You shot them at the first bit this turn.
Yep.
All right, so Anthony is moving up the pikes here. Possible options are Jin, fleets, rebel troopers.
We're going fleets.
All right, going fleets with a single suppression already. Heavy cover. 3 guys left in the unit, losing 2 on the previous shot, or earlier shot, I should say. All right, full boat here of 7 black, 1 red. Has 1 surge to spend, I think, here.
So these are also misses.
So if you spend a surge, I'll roll 2 dice.
Spend a surge, roll 2.
Spending a
Spend a
surge.
surge, yeah.
All right, so a surge for 2. Fleet's got to make saves.
This red guy there, right?
Yep.
Well, there's only 2 guys you can see, so you can kill.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
Doesn't make, unfortunately, limiting the shots back in him all there, but he does have a single fleet.
Out, right?
I'm all out, yeah.
Does not.
I'm just gonna go with them first, just because then I don't have to put the second suppression out until I fail it. Ah, of course I do. They're just gonna pull back, and then I just got K2, who's just going to move into melee with Maul.
All right,
Thank you.
here comes the 4 red.
For 4.
That'll be 4. Maul's got 2 wounds to give here.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Oh,
Clutch save by Maul.
Every time.
Clutch. All right. There it is. I'll pause the clock. Actually, I think I can let the clock run. Player's got 2 turns left, and we got an hour, so we're more than fine. All right, I'll update this to turn 5. That's the turn we're going into, by the way, not the turn we're in. That'll still be played. There we go. Want to thank all the folks. This is a great time for me to jump over and thank all the folks help us get here. So don't forget, folks, we greatly appreciate your help. All these donators have really helped us crawl up. We're working on adding that PTZ camera to the mix. I think we got enough shots and enough angles, but one more won't hurt, and one cool zoom function will be amazing. We'll save up for the controls after that, but the camera will be a big start in that direction. So all the donators, patrons, past and present, remember you can go check out the Terrain Studio Patreon at basically patreon.com/theterrainstudio. Help us out, theterrainstudio2019@gmail.com. We appreciate that, but we also appreciate you guys hanging out with us here late tonight. Thank you. I got that one. And boys are real quick. Perfect. Anthony. Thank you very much. I'll thank the turn 5 sponsors. That's going to be a shout out to Back to Basics. Thank you, Aaron. Go check out Aaron Back to Basics if you're looking for hobby organizations, some hobby products, as well as movement trays, etc. For your particular games. And if you're looking for a battle frame to build a table, they got them. And then War on Game Studios for our intro music. We'll have to hit them up for some other additional songs, maybe some epic thinking in the think tank songs would be great to play while players are really, really thinking hard about those moves. On the topic of thinking hard, players that give me the command cards, Anthony is exceptionally lucky because he was able to pull off this card here. So Witch Magic is definitely the thing that Jace did not want to see at all. He did play Rebellious, so he will get priority this round. So obviously Maul is going to be nominated here. And I'm going to guess that Anthony's going to take those 2 wounds off, giving Maul back down to 3. He also gets to remove any number of poison or immobilized tokens. He does not get to remove the suppression, but when he activates, he will get to recover. Jin issuing Rebellious here. Jin's going to gain charge, and once per round, when an enemy unit at range 1 to 2 and in line of sight of Jin activates before its rally step, Jin may gain 1 suppression token to either perform a free attack against a unit or perform a free move action. So not bad for Jace where his position is. So, all right, I'm going to make these go small, get them onto the board, and get over to the table. All right, so it looks like we have an early activation here by K2. Going to do a little calculate odds by the looks of things. Cassian's going to get a dodge and an aim like K2. And I think K2 is going to take a swing here. All right, trying to punch more wounds through. He does have an aim. He will go to 4.
3 crits and 1 hit.
So Anthony does have 3 wounds to give here.
Sorry, 4 total.
Does need to make an epic...
3 crits, 1 hit.
Ooh.
And I kill him.
Maul gets an unfortunate series of events there. Anthony was lucky to keep him alive and then unlucky to lose him here. That was a substantial swing. Don't go anywhere, folks. We got a game.
Maybe. I think it was a bit too late because K2 can't really do much else now. But we'll see.
Well, somebody's got a back cap.
That's yeah. I guess that's fair. It was going to be Cassian.
Fair.
But now it has to be both of them, which is kind of the problem.
Well, Cassian's got a long range gun though.
He does.
Okay.
Which core would you like?
Well, Anthony just got all core, so
What's he doing? Okay.
Hey, I got it.
Nice.
There we go. I had 2 actions.
Woo!
and both of them are going to be to run.
While you do that, I'm gonna go with Jin.
All right, there we go. Well, that just made things interesting in the game. Players are awful quiet. I guess I have to carry all the chatter tonight, so. Appreciate those 11 thumbs up. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. All right, so we do have Jin going here. Jin's going to find her range 2 ban, which is not bad because that'll help her trigger her
I don't know why I'm
effects.
using such a friggin' massive stick when I don't even have that.
Grab that range 6 ban here to measure this, grenade.
Both in heavies will shoot.
Welcome, call me captain. You're in time for the end. You missed a chance to get your name in for the whoever you're backing tonight, but that's okay. You can catch us next time.
Okay.
Be a little unfair to give you option here now to vote.
Yeah, here you go.
All right, so Jin is going to double move and sit tight right there. So Anthony asking for what Rebellious does. So let's slide back over here and pop that up so you guys can follow along. Jin's going to gain charge. Once per round, when enemy unit at range 1 to 2 and in line of sight of Jin activates before it performs its rally step, Jin's going to get a suppression, may gain a suppression, I should say, to either perform an attack against it or get a free move. So if he is at range 1, he will be able to get that other move off and get a charge in there, which is likely what Jace was trying to set up.
what would you like to do?
He also does get an attack, so either way, it's probably going to be unlikely that Anthony's going to be able to skirt this.
Yep, they are out.
So I will go with them.
Okay.
All right, so Anthony going to flip this over. They do have 2 suppression to roll off here. Let's see if they do. No commander on the table, unfortunately.
Gets 1.
Ooh, he's lucky.
Yeah, but every unit's courage 2 anyway.
That's true. He does have capos on all of them, so that is true.
And now what would they like to do?
So they could have lost that action there, but instead, they're good. Let's slide over the activations while these guys are doing the things there. So on Anthony's side, red player here, he's now lost his commander. And he does have 5 pike units left on the table. Jace, you have lost your...
Both Wookiees and Chewie.
Both Wookiees and Chewie. So Chewie's down, and then I think we need to go there and kill the other Wookiee. There we go. So Jace does have 1 fleet trooper left in 1 squad. And then I believe he has a 4-man fleet.
A 4-man fleet, a 1-man fleet,
Yep.
and then both rebel troopers are full.
Are both full.
Yep.
Anthony has a
And
1-man pike, a 2-man,
back here.
A 3-man.
a 3-man pike,
3-man pike.
5, a 5, and a 4.
5-5-5.
5-5-5. Okay, three fulls. Okay.
Yeah.
I got 6, 6.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's
when I
6,
say
6,
5, I
6.
meant 6. That's what I meant. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I
1,
got
3, 6,
3.
6, 6.
I got 3, 6.
3 fulls
Yep.
and 2 injured.
Roger that. Okay, so it's a 3-man pike,
All
3
right.
6-man pikes, 1 1-man pike. We have Jin full power,
So anyone within
K2 full power,
2 gets
Cassian full
she gets
power,
to attack. She gets to
and then
Attack or
the
move.
fleets down 1 and at 1. So
4 black.
and she has charge.
all kinds of things
For
to
this
keep track of.
Okay.
Yeah, so Jin will have charge. Yep. And danger sense 3 for this turn.
Pardon?
She has danger sense 3 normally.
Danger sense 4.
4. Okay. Wow.
Cassian's 3, she's 4.
Awesome.
Because
Awesome.
it's always 1 more than your courage value, and she's courage 3.
Okay. Well, first thing they're gonna do is attack her.
Okay.
All right. So this is going to be outside of range 2, so it
4
won't
black and a
trigger
red.
the effect. This is from a
Why 5
3-man
black?
3-man unit. Should be 1 less, I think.
Plus,
Yeah.
Yep. There we go.
So she's got to outmaneuver, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So she should have light cover with suppression.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's all she got.
Yeah. So I have to roll for 2.
For 3, right?
Dodge.
Light cover and dodge.
Dodge. Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
But nimble. So
Nimble
keep
keeps
dodge.
it.
Yeah.
Danger sense
So I take 1.
takes 1.
Okay.
Not the end of the world.
Yep. Okay, and then we're going to.
And gets a little bit more danger sense.
Yep.
Action 2, Anthony's going to jump off the building onto the side.
Okay.
All right, Jace to the stack. Another corporal. Probably should just use these indicators since I have them. See if Jace can get a little shot in. I think he might get a fleet at range 2 here.
And then shoot your red boys.
All right, red guy's heavy cover. 8 white coming in hot. Just a suppression.
They got rid of all their suppression from last turn?
They didn't have any. Though they had 1. It went away at the end of the turn.
Oh, okay, I thought they had 2.
No. You only shot them once.
So interesting. Not sure those guys if they can make the middle or not.
They
On,
can.
on 6.
They can.
They have E-gear or
No, but they can speed 1 over and then a speed 2 will get them there. Speed 1 and then a speed 2 gets them.
okay, reaches.
Because we said these weren't difficult.
Right.
So I
Oh,
can
right,
just
right, right. That's
move
right.
on through it.
Then that'll do it.
What would you like to go with now, Mr. Anthony?
Well, I guess I'll go
Provided they have 2 actions.
back here. And we are going to.
Another unit here outside of range 2 of Jin.
you'll have gone with all 3 units that are outside of range 2. Not at 3 currently.
Anthony making some consideration here for the middle as well. All right, moving up.
Okay.
Full man unit, 6 pikes.
Shoot those fleets.
All right, shot into the fleets, heavy cover, 7 black, 1 red.
Yep.
Currently 3 over cover.
And 2 away. Yep, so 3 over cover.
All right, fleets need to make some
Triple
saves.
save, boys. Nope.
No, fleets get stripped to a wound. Still an activation left, though. Only need 1 guy to score.
Cassian.
All right.
He'll take an aim. It would give 1 to K2, but it doesn't matter because he's gone already.
All right. See what Jace wants to do if he's going to start chipping into some of the other full squads.
Shoot yellow.
He's going to go into yellow.
Can you see them?
Yeah. I can
Just
see
one?
No, I can see all 3 silhouettes actually pretty easily.
Hit them pretty good.
Yeah, like that's the back guy silhouette there.
Okay.
All right, so Cassian only got 2 dice here, though.
How are you?
Does have 2 aims, but he'll just spend 1 here. Jace
I'm
likely.
gonna spend it on a reroll because
Yeah,
I can only
likely.
force 1 crit. Yep, so 1 crit. Holy freaking!
Okay, so I got 1.
Is there any thought there, Jace, to normally just re-roll both?
Yeah, but then have you seen his rolling? Double
Well.
blanking all the time. Pierce. Let's see, dude.
I just don't know if what the math on that is. Just
Because I can't dodge it, right?
Correct. High velocity.
high velocity, yeah.
The amount of red dice Cassian's already missed on this game, not worth it. And you saw the black already went into a blank. So the
Yeah.
odds that the red one goes into a blank again with how this dice have gone this game with Cassian.
Gotcha. If previous or dice rolls have influence on future dice rolls, we're all in trouble.
Here we go.
I pass.
Okay.
Actually, I guess there's no point in passing here.
All right, Anthony with 2 units left here.
Okay, I will.
Jace down to
take his
2
suppression.
fleet troopers. Happen to be in different units.
2.
Jin is going to rush into red here.
Yeah.
Trigger a charge. Throw her,
Orange, right?
get her baton action going here.
Yeah.
She's suppressive in melee, so that will cause red to take another suppression if she's successful.
Go there.
Does hit for them for 3.
For 3? Okay.
Yep.
Dodge 1.
Dodge 1 down to 2. We'll take an extra suppression.
I take the suppression after the attack.
Yes.
Lose 1, and then get a suppression.
All right, red loses the body. Red's got to cohere all in melee here.
Okay. So they're up right now.
All right.
Yep.
They've got to roll. their
It's suppress. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, you only take the 1 suppression.
Yep.
Never.
Now I gotta
I'm
roll
forgetting
their
suppressive in melee.
Yeah, suppressive just gives you the 1.
Yep.
In melee,
and
that is.
happens Before I roll
Before your
my
rally step.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's when you activate before your rally step.
So I only get 1 action.
All right, so single action here.
Okay.
Going to be a swing into pikes. I think they throw white in combat. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, 2 white in
double
combat.
white.
Yeah, double white in combat. Not bad, not bad.
I'll spend my surge to
Spend
make
the surge to make it 3.
4.
Nimble dodge down to
So
2.
he'll spend a surge though.
Spend a surge to make it 4.
4.
Oh, 4. So
down to
right.
3.
Down to 3.
3, and I have 3 extra suppression. That's 1 too many.
Yeah, 1 too many. There we go.
I'll take 8 wound.
Another wound on Jin.
And I'm just going to move it like that so it's a bit easier.
Why did you take a suppression?
I didn't. I just swapped the 3
Oh,
for
gotcha.
a 3,
Gotcha. Understood.
Just to clean up the tokens a bit.
Understood.
I've only got core left, so I guess I'll start going with that.
Yeah, Rebel Trooper,
Yep.
and Fleet, I think.
Double move. Go hear the guys where all the dead friends went.
All right.
Here you go.
Over to Anthony with that 1 core token should be flipped over in the middle there.
Yes.
All right,
You
one
only have
left.
Orange.
Yeah. Just determine if I should pass. No, I think I better go.
Okay.
All right,
What's
the
up?
last of the pikes. No suppression or anything on this unit. Where's the unit leader for this one?
Right here.
Right there. Okay.
One, two, three. And then you're just gonna have that solo dude and these guys left.
Yes, I just have those 2 left.
Here.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to go here. Touching the base.
And then we're going to shoot. Oh, do I finish that guy? Yeah, I think I have to.
All right, everything into the lone fleet. 7 black, 1 red, heavy cover.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Down to 3.
Down to 3. Can the fleet?
Probably dead.
Epic. Fail.
And I'm all
All right, so I'll go to the activation big board while Jace finishes up here.
Yep.
We
I've
gotta
got
go
2 core left.
Kill another blue activation here. All right, so Jace down to 6. Anthony at 5. Oh, we do know that Anthony's probably
His
going to
fleet has
have
to
more
rally.
to go to the
He
middle,
does.
or at least equal to go to the middle, because Jace is down to
Cool.
2 units that will not be able to reach, but he's bringing the heat.
Yeah.
Here he comes. So we got 1 rebel poised to score here.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Players are going to the booth. I'm going to jump over here real quick. Last sponsor to thank. We'll go turn 6 here. We'll give a shout out to the Trade Studio. That's where we're playing right now. Like I said, appreciate all the support we get here, both through the Patreon, hanging out, watching us each and every week. The podcast on Tuesdays, whatever you guys can do to help us out, we appreciate it, including hanging out, keeping me company. I'll let players go into their little activation or their command cords. Anthony said he is going to be standing. Rebellious was already played. I brought that one up. So we know that Anthony's going to be popping a little standing orders.
Complete the mission.
And Jace is going to complete the mission. Let's hope that means
none of
literally
these
and
is
figuratively here.
suppressed.
So
That I
complete the
should
mission is
order
up. It's going to be Jin and 3 troopers. Jin's going to gain a low profile. When a friendly trooper is issued an order, it can gain a suppression. When the friendly trooper with the face-up order token activates during its activation, it cannot be panicked or suppressed. Very excellent timing here for Jace, as he does need to get to the middle, and that suppression would be an issue for him. At the end of the activation, it can remove a suppression token. It may. So that'll be up to Jace whether he wants to do the option. Great card here for Jace in this situation. I think that's going to be the most important thing for him, is to have those actions and to get to where he needs to be. So looks like he's gone to Jin, Rebel Troopers,
And both
Rebel Troopers, and
So,
the Fleet.
2 operatives and a core.
Is that Fleet got an order as well, Jace?
He does not.
Is it just 3 troopers?
It's 3 troopers.
Okay, gotcha,
Jin,
gotcha.
Trooper,
Gotcha,
divided.
gotcha. So it's not Jin and 3, it's just 3. All right. So that means he has operative, and 1 remaining core token in there. Sorry. Yeah, 1 remaining core because he lost the other fleet. So, all right. Anthony's gone standing orders, and he's gone to who got it, Anthony?
Oh.
And who is your commander, Anthony?
Right. We're gonna go with this guy back here.
Okay. So he'll actually technically get a command token, and all good. All right. There we go. The solo dude back there. And so, Anthony, just to give us a recount, you have red in combat with Jin that's down a guy and has 2 suppression.
Yep. Oh.
Orange or yellow, whoever that is behind. Okay, 1 suppression. Orange unit has full 6.
Yep.
Full 6.
5, 6,
6,
2,
2, 1. Okay. And Jace, you are Jin down 2 wounds.
Yep.
Full rebel, single fleet,
Single fleet.
full Cassian, full K2.
Yeah.
Roger that. All right. Well, we are 1 turn away from finding out whether it's going to be the Rebel contingent that gets entered into the giveaways or the SC. If it's Rebels, it's going to be Stan, Leon, Pally, Justice, and Tano. If it's the SC side, it's going to be Sean K, Karana Canuck, Ryan, Crow Servo, and Sean D. And I believe technically Zuri also backed Anthony, so enter her in the
Make sure I
giveaway.
do my command card right.
What's it do?
All right, players asking against the command card here. Jin's going to gain low profile. Friendly trooper is issuing an order. Can gain a suppression.
I do still have to roll. I don't get to choose to keep it though.
Uh,
I do still have to roll to see if I
Face up order token activates during activation. It cannot be panicked or suppressed, and at the end, it can choose to remove 1 suppression. So you can remove it at the end of its activation as well.
But I want it because it's giving me more cover.
100%. 100%.
It was just, do I have to roll my rally still?
Oh, gotcha.
And I do because I don't have danger sense on that.
Yeah, right. All right, so Jace is going to go in here and looks like he's going to base and enter into melee.
Yeah. The leader and him. And him. Him, and then you'll have to put. Yeah. Actually, I guess I'll just put him there, and then you can put that guy wherever you want. There. Okay.
All right, so now we have Rebel Troopers entered into melee with the full pikes. That full pike unit was not previously engaged, so now they are. Red is engaged with Jin at present.
Stack. These guys.
Yeah, he's got a 2-man unit with a single suppression.
Just gonna double move into melee.
Double move into melee. They would have 2 actions anyway.
Yep.
And touching. So currently Anthony has 3 on the middle. Jace has 2. Anthony can still bring a 4th to the middle.
Which unit's this with the suppression? That's orange.
The one that just moved in.
That is these guys.
Yep.
So then these are orange.
Yeah, and then red also.
All right, so Anthony can bring a 4th to the middle. Jace has 2 currently.
Oh, I do still have to roll to see if
Can bring
they
in
do, so I don't get to
2 more as well.
Double move there.
That's yellow, right?
Yeah.
Can't fit another guy, so I'll place the other ones.
Yeah, you can fit guys right there. I think you still can base.
Oh,
on
yes,
that.
I can. I can still fit a guy.
You gotta go like.
No, I don't have to. I can go like this,
I
and then
thought you're not allowed to do that.
yes, you are. You can place them, and now it's I can't fit
I
another
thought
guy.
if you can base, you have to base
I think you have to base
at the most.
You don't have to base at the most efficient level. You just have to
base the most.
Like if you have one unit, one guy, you can fit 5 guys around him.
Yeah.
Right. You can't just fit 3 guys around.
Yeah, you can. People do that all the time. You fit 3 guys around and then cohere the other 2 out.
Anytime I've tried to do that, people say you're not allowed to do that.
I've done me and like Kyle, me and Michael Berry have done that. Me and Florp have done that.
Okay.
I will grab you the rules reference.
I didn't think you could. But.
That's it for them. Your go.
All right, let me have a look here.
Okay, we're gonna speed one onto here.
Let's go find that rules reference.
And then we're going to shoot that guy.
Okay.
I'll spend my surge to make it 2 after heavy. Or no, he doesn't have heavy.
No,
cover,
just
he has
light.
It says first move the unit leader to contact.
Yep.
Yep. Then with the enemy miniature. Then ensuring that all miniatures remain in cohesion, place the other miniatures in the unit into base contact with the enemy miniatures in the unit that their unit leader is now in melee with.
Which
If any miniatures cannot be placed in base contact with the enemy miniatures,
Which they can't based on.
they
what
must
it's
still be placed in cohesion. Finally, if the opponent unit has at least one miniature in melee with a melee weapon, then the opposing player may
bring in.
move all their other miniatures into that unit.
Okay.
Miniatures may never move or be placed in such a way that they would be in base contact with multiple enemy units. It is possible for a unit to be in melee with multiple units if another unit joins the melee.
So 3. Oh, you saved all 3? Are you serious?
I'm pretty sure. Ask chat. Did I roll it? I'm pretty sure I hit roll, but
Are you sure?
did that roll?
Oh, chat's going to definitely have to because I am not looking at the screen.
Yeah.
So,
I tapped it, but I didn't actually look to make sure it rolled, and I tapped in the right.
all right, chat, we need your help
That
there
roll.
because the one time I'm not looking at the screen because I'm reading something.
I don't believe that.
To be fair, you have gone 7 out of 8 on 7 pike shots.
All right, chat,
I've been
we
counting.
need your help there. Did those dice roll
Yes.
that?
What? I only got 3 through there.
Yeah, not this one, but on total in this game. Between turns 2, 3, 4.
We're heavily reliant on the response.
Yeah, is anyone saying anything?
I'm waiting for them. There's 14 people hanging out, so somebody that would have had to have seen that. You guys are just speeding along as I'm checking up a rule for you.
Yeah.
Just not even
I
waiting.
had no idea he...
Yep, that was the
That was
roll.
the roll.
Perfect.
Wow.
Cool.
Okay.
Now, speaking because I missed the entirety, what one made that save?
The single
one
fleet.
guy right
Oh
here.
my god, that's even more epic.
Yeah.
Did you take the suppression?
Yes.
Okay.
That's this guy.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
There's no more shots at him either, then, right?
No.
no.
All right.
K2 will just,
K2's got a touch.
and he'll calculate odds on himself, because why not?
Okay.
Your go.
I'll pass.
Okay. I can only shoot brown. So aim shoot brown.
Where's Brown?
Standing on.
Standing on it and behind.
Oh, and they're not in melee?
They're not. No, because he wanted. That's what shot. That
Oh, gotcha. Understand. Look at Mad Cassian he's lights.
Wouldn't have
Spend the
mattered.
first aim.
He's lights out.
Okay. There's a crit, because with the other aim.
Can't dodge it. So.
Yeah. And pierce.
Okay.
And they don't have a that's yellow,
Yeah, that's yellow.
so they don't have
They
a
don't-
suppression.
they don't have suppression.
Jeez.
Okay, what would you like to go with?
Oh,
You
guy.
got orange and you got red.
We're gonna go to orange. It really comes down to what if he can roll that off.
I measured before. He can make it to that air vent piece. The speed 2 can get him to there. I measured that before last turn to make sure I didn't need to give him an order and go with him first.
That's unbelievable.
That was a pretty clutch save.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
You got a nice clutch Maul one, so I want one.
Well, but who did?
Followed up by an epic fail.
Any difference whatsoever?
To be fair, I have not made a save on a Fleet Trooper unit yet this game.
That's not true.
Yeah.
No, when I shot these guys,
They made 2.
They made 2.
2 out of 4.
Four.
2 out of 4.
Cool.
They
So
should
I've made
have been wiped.
two.
This guy actually should already be dead.
To be fair, every
No, you can only see
every
half
save
it.
by Fleet Troopers has been clutch.
No.
But this,
Yeah.
That's the only one that those two are the only ones that have rolled hits. The entire other fleet unit died.
no, what I'm saying is that guy's unit made 2
This
out of
guy-
4, and then
This
just
guy so
made
far
3
only
out of
failed
3.
3 saves out of 7.
Right. So that was 2 out of 4.
2 out of 4.
With,
and
but
then
before
3 of 3.
before that was 0 of 3.
No, they made 2 out of 4.
Yes, to lose 2 of the guys.
Yeah.
Then before that they had failed
2 out of 2.
3, but you could only see 2
No, I
guys.
only got 2 through. And then they made 3 of 3. So they're over 50%.
Cool. Nothing else in my army has made saves.
I think what I'm saying is those have been 2 clutch saves by the same unit.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4, 7. Okay. Well, I guess I gotta.
Although Cassian not being able to pick up a unit is
Yeah, like I've done that, but his pikes make 7 out of 8 on 7
Okay,
shots.
I'm just gonna go with this.
Quite
guy back
unfortunate.
here and
Oh yeah, you got that guy back.
for the points.
Dodge recover.
Dodge recover back there.
We'll
Too bad
pull
Cassian didn't
our
have an angle
dude.
on him. That would have been a nice late game pressure.
Does rally.
Does
it doesn't
rally.
matter.
Makes it to the middle.
So he can move there and even grab a dodge.
All right, so that will give Jace Rebel, Fleet, Jin.
Yep.
Anthony will have Pike. And it will be a matter of points.
Well, I can't win if Maul's dead.
There is 2 dead Wookiee units at 113 points each
Yeah, I was like,
that are actually over Maul's.
like you've killed the Wookiees, which are a lot,
Wookiees
and Chewie and a fleet.
and a fleet.
So you might actually still have it on points.
That's gonna be close. Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna.
Sean's
go,
doing some math.
I'm gonna go.
with these orange guys.
I'm gonna go do the
Yep.
math right now
I'm gonna aim
and
swing.
try to watch
Yep.
so that I don't miss any rolls.
Let's go 12,
All right, so we're gonna calculate kill points.
12. Well, don't calculate yet because I might actually get a unit here.
Okay, well, fair enough.
Spend 8.
Is this into Jin?
Nope, this is into the rebels.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I can only spend 1 surge.
So make it 5.
to make it 5. Yeah.
All right, so rebels need to clutch this out. Oh,
Yeah,
they
that's
do. That will be a game anyway, because for
Yeah.
points.
Like, told you, I don't make any other saves besides that. It doesn't matter.
I mean,
Well, we'll do the calculate on that anyway, just to see if
all right, so
I'm not even close. It doesn't.
Chewie dead,
Chewie dead, two Wookiees.
1 rebel now.
Well, before that, I just want to see if you would have made 2 saves there
Okay, so 321 if it's Wookiees and
and a fleet
Chewie dead. Oh, and then 1 fleet.
and 1 fleet.
All right, so then that'll be 368 points.
Oh yeah, he wins if that's the case. Because the Maul plus Black Suns plus Bus is well over that.
And then in your list, he would have had calculate kill points. I forgot about the Black Suns. So there, Black Suns at 91. What did I say his points were?
360 something.
Okay, so let me go back. I think I'd have it on my So before that just happened, you had killed 368 points.
Yeah.
He had killed 367 points.
Yeah. Didn't even matter.
So you would have won by 1 kill point.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that was close.
So that is officially close either way. Well, a little less here because Jin can't. Can Jin pick up the pikes here?
No, there's 5 of them.
There's 5. Okay, yeah. I didn't know if there's 4 or 5. So there you have it, folks. In the books. Did I miss the shake or did that not happen yet? Oh,
Right down
nice. All right. So before that swipe, that would have been.
That would have been
I'm a bit
point.
behind, but he didn't.
It's also annoying because this lid is built to build for red and I play blue.
Yeah.
I need-
Okay. Well, it's a little bit confusing here because Sean said that was a roll, and Jay, I'm not sure how to say this, but he was saying that wasn't a roll. So I'll have to go back and actually, it's irrelevant at this
Either
point.
way, it doesn't matter.
Either
Even
way,
if
at
it
this
did
point.
save, everybody still wins.
Sorry, we rolled with what was said, 5 minutes ago. Did the fleet save matter after
No, it
rewind? Don't think he rolled. Oh, Crow Servo went back too, so fair enough. It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have mattered even if it did because Jace was already down by
later
a
on is
single
dead.
KP at that point anyway. So, fair enough. So that was a very close game. Absolutely, Justice. That was close. So, congratulations to Sean K, Chronic Canuck, Ryan, Crow Servo, and Sean D. You guys all get entered in for the SC win there. And then we have I think only one person from the one Rebel game that we had because they backed the wrong horse. And we had a few from the game before. So I think what we'll do is one more week, and then we'll do one draw. If you want to know what we're drawing for, it's going to be for one of the sets that we have here in either the Rebel card sleeves, the CIS inspired card sleeves, the Shadow Collective ones, the Clone Force, the Gar, and or the Empire. So we will have one of those sets to give away for your command hands. So thanks for watching, everyone. That was an exceptionally close game. Came down to a few clutch rolls and a very close on the kill point situation. A few things either way I think would have helped there. You know, Maul actually benefiting from Witch Magic could have sealed the deal back there. Not to be had, but maybe a few more saves for Jace spread around, or maybe some Cassian shots actually doing anything would have been beneficial. So we'll put that one in the books. That's episode 90, 10 away from 100. So should be looking for us to roll over the 100 mark near the end of the summer, which will be super cool. Don't forget, I know it's a little ways out, but Christmas giveaway every year. It's big. So, and we have a number of alt arts and various other prizes already in the queue to give away. Thank you very much, Stan. Appreciate that. And we'll catch you guys on Tuesday for another episode of the podcast, and hopefully next Friday for another episode of Friday Night Fights. Till then, cheers.